Hi everyone. How you doodling? Oh, it's a bit too zoomed in, a bit too much, isn't it? So I come a bit more that way. How's everybody doing? You doing okay? Oh, can you hear me okay? Let me know. I always say that, I know, but because I've got the computer on silent, and I think I've switched the media on to silent on my phone because I don't want to give you a heart attack if it goes off. I've got my drink, got my phone, got my candle lit for everybody that might need a little bit of a, know that somebody's thinking of them. Got my drills, got my diamond painting, I've got my tray, and I've got my pens. So right, let's have a look. Who's in the house? Hi Robert, you first in. Hi Jolanda, how are you? Hi Danielle. Hi Glitter Angel. Hi Lise, you okay? Oh, Becky's in the house. You right, Becky? Family okay? Has John got that train working under the tree yet? Can't wait to see that going. I was just as excited when I saw that. Hi, Vaughn. Hi, Shalene. Hi, Max. Everybody say hi to each other. Robert's had a fall at home last night. He was in home. Oh, bless you. You're in the hospital. Oh, you haven't broken anything, have you, Robert? He's got it working. Becky, are you please tell me you're going to film it. Please tell me you're going to film it going. I need to see it. It's Christmassy. I love anything to do Christmassy. I'm Christmassy queen. I just love Christmas. Hi, Lisa. You doing all right, lovely? Acted like a little kid lying on the floor playing with it every night. I have to admit I'd probably be the same. And I'd probably be making the choo-choo sounds as I woo-woo, woo-woo. That's every time it came round. Has it got a whistle on it though when it goes round? Yvonne, I missed this so much. Still playing catch up with moving and new businesses. Yvonne, yes, of course you've moved. We're glad to have you back, sweetie. Hiya, Lorinda. How are you, darling? You okay? Unboxer, where have you been? We've missed you. Are you okay? It's been quiet without you. Not saying you're noisy, you know what I mean though. Oh, what are you annoyed about, Lisa? Come on, get it off your chest. Tell us all. What are you upset about, or who's upset you, should I say? Isn't it? Is somebody upset yet, or are you upset? You know what I mean. That doesn't make sense, does it? Are you upset? Or no. You know what I mean. Who's upset you? Come on, tell us. Unboxer, I'm fine. I was on a travel for my work and not so much. Oh, that's okay. As long as you're all right, Unboxer, because I have been thinking of you. And I did mean to message you. And if I'm truthful, every time I thought about it, I was doing something. I'm going to do it later and then I'd forget. So I'm glad you're okay. Oh, you've had a bad week as well, Lise. Pains-wise or just in general? Lisa, this flipping diamond painting run out. No, 2 colours. I know you've done the one, because is that oh, which one? Who's that one by? Is that Dreamer Designs? Isn't it that one, Lisa, that you're doing now? Is it Dreamer's Designs? You didn't break anything. Oh, thank goodness for that, Robert. Oh, pains mostly. Oh, Lisa, I feel she's darling. Dreamer's Design Chuck. Oh. Have you got spares though, Lisa? That you could finish it with your spares? I don't want that. I want the box. Have you got enough that you can use some of your spares to finish off the 2 colours? But I suppose you don't know how. I bet you don't know how many more colours though that you haven't got. That is so annoying. There's a couple of 2s up there. Luckily, oh, lazy people. Some people like to keep spares. Some people don't. I did start when I first started, And then I filled a box with squares and a little box with rounds. And in the end, I just couldn't be bothered. I think if you have good drills, like Diamond Art Club, Treasure Studio Arts, Ever Moment, if you have drills that are really good, sometimes I think it is worth keeping for them occasions. But there's enough sites out there now, like I think it's Smith Beads for the UK, and there's a couple in the US that you can get beads and you can just order the beads. I think there's more than Rose Diamonds, I think, do it. There's quite a few places that you could just buy the diamonds if you don't want to keep the drills. I mean, I don't. I put them in my glass jars now and I keep them all in there. But let's say some people keep all their drills apart from obviously the really bad ones. You don't want to keep your bad ones. They gotta go. But it is purely up to the individual, and especially if you've got somewhere to keep them or a box to put them in. Lighting shit in here tonight. Don't know why. I'm in the same position. Well, am I? Oh no, slightly over. Oh God, I've got a hiccup then. Do apologise. Come on, you bad boy. Hiya, Lizzie, you working? She's my pea girl, the one that does all the peas, as Grant says. That's the only way he remembers you, Lizzie, because he says she does all the peas. I said she does do other vegetables as well, you know. So, oh, hiya, Sarah. Had to go for a COVID test yesterday, but no, oh God. Oh, you got negative. Oh, thank goodness for that. Looks like I've got a chest infection. We'll have to ring the doctor tomorrow. Yeah, get yourself some antibiotics straight away. Unboxer says he has too many spares. I think he's got 149 colours. Wow. Hiya, Billy. How are you? You doing all right? I'm planning on doing a hate, so I keep them. Oh, yeah. If you're gonna do something that you think you're gonna do a hate or something like that, and you need all the drawers you can get, then. Hi, Pinks. How are you, sweetie? There is a parcel on its way to you. I sent it off last week, so hopefully you'll get it this week. Oh, you're off work today. Tell him no peas. No peas for Lizzie today. You doing all right though, Lizzie? Lee says hi to Unboxer, Billy, Pink Obsessions. She says hello all. You're near the end, you Lisa. Just hope you don't run out of any more. Oh, Pink says knitting up before working a bit. Oh, bless you. So what's everybody doing? Billy, what are you doing? Are you diamond painting or are you polymer claying? Oh, thanks, Liz. I did little Notion bags as well to go with them for her. So Rachel's got the project bags, but she's also got the Notion bags. The same, the same design to go with it. It was my first attempt at a flat bottom bag, but it didn't go brilliantly, but it can be used. You're doing both, Billy. Oh, lovely. So what have you made, Billy? Have you just made pens or what are you making? I'm not that clever. I can't make stuff like that. I think my Millie would probably make stuff like that. She's quite clever. She was looking for air dry clay today because we have got some somewhere, but I couldn't find it because she wants to make some nice little earrings and things from a friend out of polymer clay. And as you know, Jessie made all them things for Mrs. Coffee out of air dry clay. So I don't know. Unboxer make the DP that is 150 by 95. Flipping heck, Unboxer. What one's that one? Move on. Hoping to set up my drafting table this week because I start diamond pay. Yeah, because you're going to have your own craft room now, aren't you, Yvonne? Now you've moved. Lisa's got a cross stitch delivery, and how many came in that cross stitch delivery then, Lisa? Lisa's upstairs again. The TV was louder than listening to earphones. Was feeling off, so came upstairs. Oh, bless you, Lise. Billy's made 5 pens so far and 12 cover my. Yeah, you go. Are you enjoying it though, Billy? That is the main question. Are you enjoying it? Well, obviously, if he's done 5 pens, I suppose, and 12 cover minders. What one are we doing? Why have I tipped hearts in there? I don't want any hearts. Let anybody else do that. Tip the wrong blinking one in. Get in there. Get in there. Get in, get in, get in. Thank you. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I want a circle. What number's a circle? 814. 814 is 18. So it isn't this one. I've got bags and I've got my Harbour Freight on the go. So there it is. Really the last one I picked up. Yeah, everyone says she can't wait to get it organised. Max says, I finished a painting yesterday. I'm going to kit up my DP for winter with DAC tomorrow. Yay. What one have you picked for that, Max? Lisa, only one. Unbox. I have a table in my workspace and it's big enough. It's a universe with 120 colours. Big one. Billy says, yep, always enjoys it. Robert Millie's watching Strictly in the front room under a quilt. So I don't think she's going to move far because it'll be I'm a Celeb after, so she'll be watching that then after. Oh, did you? Did you like that, Pinks? I wasn't sure whether to put it up, but a few people had asked about the sausage rolls that I make by hand. So I thought, well, I'd put the easy peasy recipe up that anybody can do. But now the girls, since I made them, and they didn't even last 24 hours, the sausage rolls. So they want me to make my own stuffing now on the next batch. They said, oh, can you do your stuffing? So they were very nice, but we prefer your stuffing. So I might do my own stuffing this week. I said, well, it depends what time I get. Because it is time consuming when you make your own stuffing from scratch. Once you get going, it's all right. It's just me getting going. Hiya, Annie. How you feeling? Have you got a lot of fog up with you, Annie? Oh, I've got terrible fog here. It's been here for days. Real heavy, wet fog. Or it's raining with fog. No sunshine with fog. Just rain, fog, damp fog, rain, fog. The DAC Christmas tree, I like that one. That's really, really nice one. I like the colours in it as well. Pink. What flavour of sausage was it? It was, I think it was a low-fat Cumberland, but I've used every type of sausage that's going. Pinks, the best thing to do with them is use the sausages that you like. That's what I did. I used to use just plain sausage meat, but nobody was as keen on them as that. But since I've been using the sausages that they like, I just skin them and then roll them out. Oh, Yvonne, you have been busy. Liz, you've got your peppermint fabric. Yay! I need to sort mine out. I really do need to sort mine out for the peppermint sale. You're working and lurking out, Annie, but it's cold and damp all day and it's horrible, isn't it? Yvonne says, yep, we've had the same damp and foggy. What's it like, the weather with you Americans? Because some I know have had some snow. Some have had like frost. Billy, it's hot where you are though, isn't it? Aren't you in a hot place? It's been like peace there. Oh, it's Duck Off. Yeah, yes, we did miss you. We always miss you, Duck Off. Are you working and lurking? Or are you actually in work and lurking? You never know with Duck Off. She could be either. She's a bad influencer. I went off you last week and I bought, how many did I say? Was it 4? 4 cross stitch patterns from Darrell Jones. And I think there were like 4 bookmarks was one, and then there's another 4 patterns in the other one. Yeah. But they were only a couple of quid each. I couldn't believe how low a price they were. They were really, really good price. I think one was £1.74p or something silly. She got them some of them at half price, and So I put them away. If I don't get round to them this Christmas, I'll be able to start them earlier on next year and get some done as presents, because the bookmarks were lovely. So I'm thinking of doing some of them for Christmas presents for next year. But yeah, Danielle's another one. She's in the background here somewhere. Oh, sorry. 75 and sunny, California. That's it, Billy. I couldn't think where you were. Nice and warm then. So you're in t-shirts then. Danielle says, duck off, we missed you. Yvonne says, snowstorm coming from Michigan, 6 to 8 inches by Tuesday. Ooh, not nice. But they're pretty good where you are, though, aren't they, Yvonne? They keep the roads and things pretty clear. I mean, snow comes here in Wales and everything grinds to a standstill because they really haven't got a clue. Max says she has a question for everybody. Hi, Marilyn B. How are you doing? You keep losing your internet. Oh, that's no good. No, just talking about the weather. Foggy and wet here. And I said, what's it like with everybody else? Billy's got sunshine. Yvonne's expecting snow. Annie is damp and foggy. Doc is at work. I'm working on orders. No time for cross-stitching yet, but almost done with all the orders I've got until now. Is that the boots ones? The boots you were doing, Duck off. Did you like the gonk? I've had to change the colour of the stitch, and I can't believe I did that stitching colour wrong. I'm such a wally. Oh, Max wants to know how to load up the micro dots. Don't you just push it into the end, I think, Max, don't you? Anybody can answer that for her. You bought too many as well. Oh, yeah, Shalene. Peppermint Purple are doing a free 2021 sale. They've got it... got the some of the information's up now, but they're selling the floss that you will need, just the right amount of floss that you will need for the 2021 sale if you want to go. But go on to Peppermint Purple, it's all on there, Shalene, but it's a free sale, same as they've done this year, free one, but again they're doing a free one next year. I need to start my 2020, I haven't started that yet. Pig says it's cold and rainy there and expecting snow later the week. Well, Millie had a look on their, oh, what's it called? The weather site, and it said there that we might get a bit of snow, a sprinkling of snow on Thursday. So that'll be interesting. So it'll probably be one snowflake and that'll be your lot. Lee says just push them in, Max. And Lizzie says, Max, push it in with your finger and then use your tweezers to push it in further. So make sure that it's gone right up the nib of the pen. So just push it as far in as you can get it. But you can still see it if you know what I mean. And Yvonne says, push them in the end of the pen with the tweezers. Lisa says, yeah, she pushes them in with the tweezers. I need to have a go at that. I haven't got any micro dots. I've only had the big dots. And it didn't work with that because I tried. They're too rubbery to just get a little bit. I think you do, Shalene. I think we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, weren't we? I think we were all saying, when we were saying about buying the floss or something, you said you were going to put it in your book. But don't hold me to that because I've slept since then. Hi, Marie. How are you? Lise, I use tape, not dots. Just keep using it till pen full. Press it for... What do you mean tape, Lise? Don't know what you mean by tape. There's one of those there. Let me fill that in. Oh, and I still got some more circles and I put it away. Dumbo. Oh, hang on. We only need one of those. Can I just get to pick one up? Nope. I'm trying to be clever here and it ain't working, folks. I knew it'd fall upside down. Get in there. Right, wait, what was the number? What was the number of the circles? 18. Got to tip them back out, folks. Same number. Cal, I got mine from the works. I think they're about 150 for 200. Oh, were they, Yvonne? I'll have to have a look then. Yeah, I think you did. You might have. I haven't seen all your community newses. I saw some, but I've got a couple to catch up on yet. Oh, double-sided tape. How does that work then, Lise? How would you get that in your pen? I wouldn't know how to actually get it in your pen. Oh, I'm glad you're doing all right, Marie. I can't think how you would get the double-sided actually into the pen. I would think it'd be quite difficult, wouldn't it? Would you like roll it and put it in, or I don't know. You just sprayed, Grant. Something smells really nice, or is it you? Is it that diesel? Yeah. It smells really nice. Oh, guys, I'm getting a lovely smell wafting over here. My hubby does smell nice. And he always smells nice, but he smells extra nice when he puts that on. Which one is it, diesel? What? Yeah, diesel. No, but what diesel? I don't know. This is diesel. I'll have to look and find out. You got much of it left? Yes. Half of it. Oh. That is nice smelling. Hi Silver, how you doing? You doing all right? Scrape off with your tweezers, roll it in your fingers and push it in, work same as that. Oh, gonna have a go at that. Gonna have to have a go at that. Just gotta get some toast and a little hypo. Go and get some, Lise. Don't have a hypo. We'll all be here for you, but we won't be able to get to you to help you, lovely. So go and get some toast or something. Because we don't want you being poorly on me live. Jolanda said she hopes it's not the diesel from the gas tank. Well, if it was, is it Millie or Jessie that likes the smell of diesel? It's Millie, in it. Grant. Is it Millie or Jessie? One of them like it. I think it's Millie. Likes the smell of diesel. Mind you, I don't mind the smell of diesel, but not quite as an aftershave. Might be a bit strong. Might be a bit strong. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Are you doing all right? Oh, what did you work on? Right, come on, guys. Send me your pictures of what you're working on and what you're doing on Messenger or on Instagram. Send me pictures of your pics of your whips, what you're working on, what you're doing. You know, I'm a nosy bugger. I need to know these things. And I say nothing wrong with being nosy or inquisitive if I want to be posh. Oh, hiya, Pippa. Thank you, darling. Pippa always says the best cutches, big, huge cutches she sends. She does. Sends the biggest cutches going. Right, let me get these in. Oh, that's all right. I'm just checking it's not coming up on there. Is it pinging on my phone as well? What I think. What? Because I think it's my phone on there. I don't think I've turned off the right thing. But the last time I messed, I turned it all off, so I don't want to mess. You're right. Yeah. You look knackered. Yeah. There's loads of Chinese there. Help yourself. All right, Babs. There's loads of towels up there now. Oh, she could be, Josh. Well, she didn't know what time you were coming home. That's what Pippa's working on. See, I've done the other arm on mine. I've come down this arm and then into there. I haven't gone up there. I don't know how to switch that one off, Grant, without knackering it completely. People, is it loud coming over the, well, not internet, yeah, over the doodah? I know, Pippa, but I got the phone up there and I got a phone down here, and I think I've turned, no, it can't be coming on that one because that's on my other setting. I have got a habit, Pippa, of putting it all on loud. Yeah, Pippa's doing the same arm as me. She's doing the one that's tickling there. I don't know where it's coming from there, but it's on silent. Hi Deb, you're right. Silver's on Hannah Lynn. Elizabeth's not working on anything crafty. Yvonne, yeah, really want to see my cardboard box city. Yeah, that's fine. We don't mind seeing your cardboard city. Danielle says yours is pretty. This is what Yolanda's working on. Little putty cat, look. Can you see that pussy cat? Isn't that gorgeous? Sorry the picture quality isn't brilliant, but my phone is, you know. I complain every week about my phone, but it is because it's crap. That's what Danielle's doing. Doing the dishes. You could have done my dishes as well, Yolanda, while you were at it. Ah, yeah, Claire, you all right, lovely? Becky says, I haven't started part 3 yet. I really need to do it. You're going to do the clean version or the naughty version though, Becky? I'm doing the clean version. Only because I've got 2 kids. I say that, but I'm not over clean on the dirty version. It's bad enough seeing my own boobs without having to see somebody else's boobs. That's Lisa's. It is this up here, and I don't know why it's doing it, because it's not on even on this messenger, and it's covered on my computer. Everything's making a noise. Shalene's on Dreamer Designs Christmas one. Oh, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Yvonne, if you give me a thing, if it isn't open, I'll accept you. Pippa. That's Pippa's knitting. Is it going to be a cowl, Pippa? Is that going to turn into a cowl? I love the colours in that one. It's real autumny. And this is Yvonne's Cardboard City. And Horrible Carpet. Oh, I know why it's going off up there. It's Instagram. Guys, I didn't turn Instagram off on that one up there. Here's what Pinks is doing. Hat and scarf I finished yesterday, and new scarf today. Oh, you're a fast knitter. Fair play. I like them colours. That's more me. Oh, Claire's in, everybody. You're going to have last scan tomorrow. Oh, bless you. You've been through it with all these scans. Well, hopefully tomorrow they can get a plan together. Becky says she's clean. She doesn't like alien boobs. No, I'm not. As I say, looking at my own scary enough without looking at other people's. Yes, a cat. Oh, Paisley Pearl. That's it. I could not think what it was called. Paisley Pearl. Sorry that's going off, because my fault. I need to make sure the messaging things, notification things turned off there. But I'm not that organised. That's what Annie's doing. Rosie Posy Crafts. Can you see? I don't know if you can see properly that one. There, that's better. Better angle. It's a cute. Annie always does cute ones. That's what Silver's doing. Oh, hang on. No, it's not going to let me turn it. I was thinking it was going to let me turn, but it won't. She's doing that one. That's nice bright colours, isn't it? And then Max. She's doing that one. Is that finished? Have you finished it? Flipping heck. It is pretty, that scarf, isn't it? It's lovely. I like knitted stuff like that. I was saying to Millie today I need to get a cowl, because she knit Jessie's furry one. Hang on, unbox it. He's gonna get you now. Why isn't it not coming out? It put you in the spam. It did. Don't know why. You've messaged me before, so I don't know why it's put you in there. Oh, that is beautiful. 120, what do you say, 120 by 75? It's Instagram, that's why I've got to turn off notifications. That is beautiful. Really nice. Yes, Lizzie, you can show it. Got to wait for 2 weeks to see what treatment. Oh, it's going to be a long 2 weeks, Claire. Max, you're flying through these pictures. Honestly, her DP in this, she must be going at hyper speed. Hang on. Doopy 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 doopy. How much more you got? Oh, you finished it. That's pretty nifty, look. I think, isn't it? Is it all black and white, Liz, isn't it? That one. Except, hang on. Lily, yours is coming through. There it goes. Right, I'm going to put it that way. And then I'm going to flip it quickly before it flips back. That's a really nice one. Who's that by? Billy? That's really nice. See, it's not flipping that one back. I must have it at a certain angle. That's some nice colours in that one. I like his top hat. I'd wear that. Mind you, I'm a bit strange. By 95. I thought it was 75, but no, so that's a big one. But that's going to be nice when that's done. I hope you're going to frame it and put it up. Right, I need to carry on, but wanted to pop in and say hello. Normal attendance will resume soon. Take care and all stay safe. Yvonne says, Yvonne, don't get waylaid with them parcels. Do a bit, stop a bit. Do a bit, stop a bit. Everybody's saying, well done, Lizzie, for finishing. It's a really, really nice one now. That's a TSC chick, is it? It's lovely, that is. I do like that. Oh, you've got new Facebook, that's why. Lizzie Falcon. Oh, is that the name of the artist? Oh, sorry, Elizabeth, I've seen you put it up there. That's really, really nice. I need to go back on, I think, after Christmas. Ask her. If I've got some pennies left, I might get one of hers because they're really, really nice. Max says, I'm not fast, I just crack on. You are fast. How many weeks have I been doing this little one? Hi, Caitlin, how are you? Elizabeth's ordered her Maleficent. Is that how you say Maleficent? That's a nice one. There's trouble is at the moment, I don't know if anybody else is finding it, but there is so many nice ones out at the moment on all companies. They've all seemed to have got, oh, I should move through my pen then. They've all got such lovely ones. I don't think there's many companies that haven't put stuff out this week and thought, So come on, everybody, confess, how many diamond arts did you get? I was a good girl and I didn't get any in the sales because Kitty's Christmas presents had to come first. But come on, how many did you buy and what did you buy? Let me live the dream through you lot, as they say. Let me know. I know, Shalene, the trouble is, it's not just, why I tip them when I only need one? Do I just need one? Yeah, silly girl. It's not just so the diamond paintings, though, is it? It's cross-stitch patterns, cross-stitch kits, there's cross-stitch sals. Then you've got my colouring books that I'd like, and then your colouring pens that you want. And now I'm into making my project bag, starting to do that. It's fabric that I like, that I see. Lisa, DAC killed you. Cough up, how many did you buy? Shalene said she didn't buy any. Debbie got 2. What 2? Oh, Elizabeth said it's been a rough week on my emotions. Oh, sweetheart. What to buy? Lizzie said 0. Silver 2, and I may get 2 more. Well done. Let us know which 2. Becky's got 2. It was a good deal, though, to be fair to him. I ordered 2 Crazy Cat Lady and round up the dustbin. Oh, so cute. Pippa, you didn't get any. Mind you, you got a few at the moment, haven't you? I'm just buying books lately, Duckoff says. Loranda got 5, got tongue-tied there. Yvonne got 8 DAC. 8? Whoa, which ones did you get? Did you get like a particular type or a bit of everything? Pinks, I didn't buy any. I was also a good girl. It had nothing to do with the fact that I had to buy 2 new tires. Yeah, that's not nice, is it? Caitlin says, so far got one called Virgo. I've seen that one. And Josephine Wall. I'm thinking about the Cancer one too. Very nice. Lorinda said, I'm not sure if I should say. Billy's had 3 Diamond Art Club, 2 Treasure Studio Arts, and 2 Craftability. Has anybody in the Britain had one of the craftable ones? Anybody in Britain bought one from them? I don't know. Do they ship to the UK? I don't know. Lisa, I only got 1, but I need at least 4. That need should be in capitals, Lisa. I need 4. 11 Treasure Studio Arts Yvonne Scott. Nice. Mind you, I mean, 2 that I've got I absolutely love. I need to get back onto my dragon sword as well. I've just put it on the back burner for now. Marie's got 6 Diamond Art Clubs, 2 Diamond Painting Factory UK. I've never been on the Diamond Painting Factory UK. Are they any good, Marie? Are they what their diamonds like? Yolanda bought 4 Dreamer Designs. Nice. Silver said, I've got Alice Lost by Hannah Lynn and Inspiration of Spring Meadows. Oh, both are nice ones. Elizabeth says, hi, Billy. Silver said, the one by Chuck Pinson. See, I like his pictures as long as somebody else is doing them. I think the confetti would drive me scatty on the Chuck Pinson ones. Lorinda's got Crazy Cat Lady. I am the piece. I am the piece one. Was the other, the elephant one, the Virgo, and the Chuck Pinson, the spring. Got a few there. Max says, yeah, me, I've had 1 and 3 on the way, Calculass. What they like? What's the shipping like, Max? I have 2 from Diamond Painting Factory. I've not even looked at their site. Lisa said she had to get the French code. Oh, cute. Yvonne said 4 from Diamond Painting Factory UK. And yes, they're wondering, I must have a look at them then. Yolanda said, I wanted 2 more Diamond Art Club, but PayPal did go crazy and they wanted credit card I do not have, so next time maybe. Why would they want your credit card? They don't need to have your credit card. PayPal, just your debit card. Lisa, I want Crazy Cat Lady and the Chuck Pins, and the Crazy Cat Lady one's nice. Billy says, hi, Lisbeth. Max says that's from Crafterville. Yeah, but what's the shipping like? What's the shipping price like, Max? Because that's what usually puts me off, because I can't afford, you know, the price of the picture and the shipping on top. Bree says, I don't know, first time ordering off them, got a square and round stick. It'll be interesting. Let me know what you think. Lisa's not seen them all. Yvonne said, very excellent prices. Good. Pippa says, I can't believe it's going to be Feb before they restock Crazy Cat Lady. Very slow boat there. Gosh. Is it they can't get hold of it or what? Or because it's Christmas? Good. Pippa says good for the wallet though. Yeah, it is when they say sorry, can't get it in yet. Linda said she tried to speech to text and well, you know what? I've tried that many times and I can never get it to make sense. And if I've done it to send a text to the kids, I'll send it back and say, what are you trying to say, Mum? So you end up having to redo it all again. Max, Craftable, shipping, it's okay, they're working on more shipping options. Good. Pippa, I'm hoping it's the same for the dust bunnies, Elizabeth says. Oh, that's the trouble, there's such good bargains, everybody went in and sold out, innit? Yolanda said, I don't know, my other order did work without credit card. Strange, isn't it? I don't know why. Yeah, don't put your credit card details in though, not a good thing. Watch Craftably and Dreamers Designs of your in the UK. Okay. My wish list to look through. Yeah, I must admit my wish list is maybe slightly on the long side. But that's what they're for though, isn't it? And then hopefully.
Did you not get any
No, we've got the noodles.
Yeah.
We did forget. Well, Dad was so tired he forgot. But I said it was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was enough there. That is where the William collection is. So many cute paintings. Very nice. Yeah, Max. Well, that's what Lisa's finding at the moment on Dreamer Designs. I think it's hit and miss, isn't it, with them? Some people have had fantastic experiences and other people have terrible. Like Lisa, yours is blurred, the symbols, weren't they? And now she's run out of two lots of the drills and she still hasn't finished. So, yeah, I don't think I'd be keen to get them. Oh, Peach Dragon. I love Peach Dragon. Pippa says they might have redone them with 3.0. Have you had any Pippa Dreamer Designs? Their white symbols are blurry. See, I can't be doing that. It's bad enough looking at symbols that are okay with my eyesight at the moment. But as I say, Tuesday is D-Day to get them tested. So hopefully they'll be a bit better. So blurry would be no hope for me. What your Dreamers have designed, Yvonne, or the drills were awesome and the canvas awesome. Pippa, you've had a Chuck. What's yours like? Because that's what Lisa's working on now, Chuck Pinson, isn't it, Lisa? Is it Chuck Pinson you're working on, isn't it? It's the Dreamers Design one. One says price is 30 and up and start at like 30 by 40. That's a lot of money for a 30 by 40 though, £30. Isn't it? They cocked up on the ABs as well. I know you've had a lot of problems with them, but they haven't been the best, have they? And the thing is, if you're paying, you know, a fair amount for a painting, you want to be able to do it and not worry, is everything going to be okay when you're doing it? Because there's nothing more off-putting, you know, when you can't see. I mean, I've had one canvas, I think I've only had one canvas that was really blurry, and I had to use a jewel magnifier, you know, that you have for jewellery. I borrowed Grant's and I used that, and that wasn't too bad then, but you shouldn't have to. Yes, love lifted me. Pippa, it's horrible. I have an email canvas proof that it's really hard to read in the section I'm on. Oh, see, it puts you off though, doesn't it? Because it takes you so long to do a small section. Sylvia, you're working on a Dreamer's Design. Yours okay though? Oh, Lisa, how much customs did you pay? That makes it even worse when you've got customs on top. So I know customs vary with prices, don't they? Well, I found that they vary when they come here. That's one thing I do like about Diamond Art Club. They put it on things so you never ever pay customs, which is really good. I've never had to pay customs with them. Yvonne said I did order Chuck Pinson from Dreamer. All my light green and light purple can't see. Guessing as they go and using a magnifier. Oh, that's not good. It's a style of canvas they use and the print hours on it. It's okay on the email. It's weird, isn't it? And I mean, as I say, they're not cheap. If you had it from AliExpress, you'd expect some problems. Do you know what I mean? But not when you buy it from a company like that do you expect to be having problems. You want to, if you're going to pay that type of money, you want to be able to get the canvas kitted up and get on and do it. And not think, oh my God, is it blurry? Is it popping? Am I going to have enough drills? You don't want to be worrying about canvas while you're doing it. It takes the enjoyment out of it then, doesn't it? Well, I think it does. I mean, I can't enjoy painting then. You know, it's a real struggle and a real chore to do it, to put each drill in. You know, I mean, when I did that cat one for my sister, if it wasn't for my being for my sister to go in the care home with her, I would have chucked that because that just popped. That was just popping constantly, that one. That was probably one of my worst ones. But because it was for my sister, and I knew she'd love cats and she'd remember cats, I did persevere, and then we I think, I can't remember if we sprayed it. I think we glued it. Did we glue, can you remember, did we glue Jacqueline's cat with the drills? Did I Mod Podge it, or did we spray it with that spray? Because that's quite a good spray, isn't it?
Oh,
That,
yes, I sprayed it. Lacquer.
yeah, clear lacquer, and that made him stick. Yvonne says I've learnt my lesson. We all learn it the hard way, don't we? And now we always think, oh, ours will be different. And which sometimes they are. I mean, I could have a really good canvas. You could buy the same canvas and it'd be really shit. So it is really hard sometimes. You've got to make your own mind up. But when it's loads of people saying the same thing, then I do listen. Unbox, I buy always on Ali and don't have problems. My painting now was €59 and no problems. Good concerns, good. Again, I buy Ever Moment. They're on AliExpress, and I can't, well, this is an Ever Moment off AliExpress, and it's lovely. I can't fault it. I think you can see, well, you can see the sparkle up here, sparkling, and down the bottom and across over here. You know, it's a beautiful one, and I've had quite a few. I've had some good, some bad, but you know, I mean, this is a higher end of AliExpress Ever Moment. You know, but I have had some really cheap ones and they've been excellent, and I've had cheap ones and they've been a pile of poo. But you know, that's the chance you take, and you don't mind so much if something's cost you £5 and it's pants. But if you've paid 50 quid for it and it's pants, it's like, you know, anything that's £15 and above in the US, you will pay custom if you're in the UK. No, you don't, Max. Not if they don't put £15 on the packaging. It's only if they declare that it's over £15 do you pay shipping. If there's no declaration on it of how much the value is, you don't pay anything. Well, I never have, and I've had loads of different things from abroad. So I think it depends where it comes in, who does it maybe, and what they actually write on the label. But I know Diamond Art Club always put it as value of about £5 or £6 or £3 or something like that when they send it. I hope I won't have to pay customs. Jolanda, hopefully you won't. I mean, I know there is a risk that I might one day have to pay it, but you know, Glitter Angel says pop-in drills are the worst. Squares are bad, but when they're rounds are the worst. They are awful. They really drive me scatty when it's around and it keeps popping. I want to hit it with a sledgehammer, which probably wouldn't help, but you know, made me feel better. And I do the rolling pin trick, and I have sealed as I've gone along as well. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. But again, I suppose it depends how much you want to complete the painting, and if it's just for the sake you're doing a painting because you like it for yourself, or whether you're doing it as for a present. I want that one going. Come here, turn around, you bugger. That's it. Put him in Winky Wonky. It's a Winky Wonky drill. So have you got 2 Ever Moments? I think this is my second Ever Moment, if I remember rightly. And I think the other one was okay. I need to start. When I first started diamond painting, I was writing everything down in my journal. You know, when I ordered, I'd write it. As soon as I ordered it, I'd write when I ordered it, who I ordered it for, what size it was, whether it was square or round. And then when it came, I'd write the actual measurements of what it did come. And then when I completed it, I used to write how many drills was on that canvas, what it was like, if it was nice, if it was popping drills, if it was sparkly or not, or a lot of bad drills. I used to write it all down, and I have gone totally lazy doing it. I think it's because I'm doing so many other things, and I just don't. And I wish I'd carried it on, because it is nice to look back, you know, if you're not sure where you got a particular item from, or you know, what was it like, which was the one that was popping, because I can't remember. Oh, sorry if I knocked the camera then. I've tried to remember to plug it into the, it will still go down in charge, but hopefully not quite as quickly as it did last week. Yeah, well, but this is the one for me, Mum. I've only got this top bit and this bit to do, so I'm going to finish it this week and then get Grant to frame it. What was that? Is that hot?
What?
Do you eat a chili?
No.
You sound like you got cold.
I do.
Where's that come from?
Probably being out in the cold.
Yeah.
Riding is booked for.
Hey?
Riding is booked for 9:30 on Saturday.
Okay. So you need to be up then. Up and about. How long's it for? An hour?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Half an hour for 30 quid? Christ, that's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, or it's like 20 quid for a group lesson, but I want to do individual.
Well, yeah, so you got one-to-one then, isn't it? If you've got any questions or any...
But the rate I'm going, I should be fine.
Okay. Well, you have to let me know next week. Yeah, and then I can give it you as your doodah. You sound awful. You're going to go and have a...
Shower and probably
head into bed. All right then, Bob. There should be enough warm towels up there now.
You
pull-
get some
What?
that Bracken Beacon water in tomorrow.
The big ones like I used to get. Yeah, I'll get some in. That was my son home from university, so having a chat with them. Sorry about that, but you know, family life and all that. You get to see the real Withington household as it's as it is every day. Probably someday, but hopefully not soon, or something not too expensive. Yeah, Lisa says the only reason I keep them going is because it reminds me of a picture of Nick and Leia. Ah, oh, Lisa, that's nice. Your next one's an ever moment.
Sorry.
It's all right. Oh, have you done 2 pages? Yes, I remember, Robert. Yes, of course. I knew you did the one, but didn't realise you'd done 2 for your mum. That's nice. How did you ruin one of your ever moments, Silver? It does sound full of it, doesn't it, Lisa? And snuffle her nose. Right, what symbol that? That's a doodah round one. Do you like my descriptions of them? A doodah round one. There it is. What have you done to it, Silver? Maybe we can help you. As Marilyn says, what happened, Silver? Are you sure it's ruined? Because sometimes, depending on what's happened, there can be a way to salvage it. Not always, but sometimes. If you've taken the glue off, you can put glue on, and if you've got things stuck to it, you can get them off. And unless the cat peed on it, then maybe, yeah, it's ruined, but I don't know where our dog's gone. She must be still in the front room. She usually comes in and says hello. But I think she's in. Is the dog in the front room?
Yeah, must be.
Couched up on the settee, I think, with Millie. She knows which side her bread's buttered. Nice and cosy. She doesn't like being disturbed, this pooch. She's tired. She's done a lot of walking today, so little paws are tired. So she needs to sleep. Millie is in the front room. Her feet have been really, really bad where she's had the operations. And she looks like she's got more bones growing in her feet, which isn't a good sign, but hey ho. But she's saying the cold is playing havoc, and then because they're in school, but in the classroom they have to have all the windows open and the doors open, and of course it's freezing because there's no point them putting the heating on because the heating's going straight out the window. So they're all absolutely freezing, and when her feet get cold they get really, really painful around the sites where she's had the operation and then where she's got this extra bones growing. So she has been, bless her, in a lot of pain this week. So she's couched up on the settee. Me and her had a shower this afternoon. So she's got her Jimmy Jams on. She's got a little bed made up on the settee and a quilt, and she's happy as Larry in there at the moment. It arrived in perfect condition, but now it's all ruched and rucked at the back like the canvas. It is hillier than the Brecon Beacons. Oh, do you mean it's got loads of like big bubbles and rivers in it? You can cut them and flatten them out with a ruler or tip of a diamond painting pen until they're flat, and then refill with either double-sided if you've got it, or even just put individual drill down with something like nail varnish. That's a really good one. A lot of people use clear nail varnish or spot of glue. You can get glue pens. They're really good. I mean, the worst one I had was my the green man that I did for Grant. Oh my god, it had that many rivers and puckers and God knows what in it, but I salvaged it. It took a lot longer to do, and I mean, I put loads of rivers and things in this one as well, didn't I? Because it was the way I put it away. But your green man's really nice, isn't it? We've had no problems with it. Been framed and up on the wall for what, a year and a half, and it still looks as good. You couldn't tell that it had all them problems. You would if you looked at it from the back, but not from the front. So have you tried cutting it and flattening the where it's, because you can iron the reverse side of it as well on a cool iron to flatten it out. You can do that. Try using a Stanley knife down where the crease is, because sometimes if it's pulled too tight it needs something to release it. So if you cut down it and then iron it after, because sometimes when you iron it, if it's like a bubble like that, I can't sort of do it, so I do my fingers like that, so it's like bubbled like that. When you iron it, it's got nowhere to go because it's that tight. If you slit it there, and it'll slightly separate to flatten like that, and then iron the back. I know it sounds a bit complicated, but it does work. I says it's time consuming, but if it's a picture that you like, it is worth doing. But yeah, you'd need to cut the creases. Yeah, see, they're all saying, Lee says cut the rivers, flatten it and then iron. Marilyn B says, yeah, cut the creases and push them down, you can iron the back. Because I know I've done it myself, so you're not the only one, Silver, that I've tried to iron before I've cut it and it didn't work. But once I cut it and then flattened it, and as I say, you can use a ruler to flatten it, you can use a diamond pen to flatten it, just go back and forth. If you've got long nails, you can use your long nails. And as I say, and if there's a patch that there's no glue, you can, as I say, fill in with a glue pen, fill it in with a bit of nail varnish polish. Doesn't matter if it's colourful, because you won't see it under your diamond. You know, if anybody got any other tips than that? And I've saved a few paintings that way. But I say my green man was the worst, because that was awful. I did make. I have got a mega one in my trunk over there that came absolutely plastered in rivers and bubbles, and there wasn't a bit of the canvas that isn't. That's probably the only one that I haven't attempted to fix, but I might have a go at it because it's a beautiful painting. And the second one they sent me was even worse. So I don't know where they stored it, but I don't think wherever they stored it was the best place. But it's a beautiful picture, the elephant one that I wanted, but as I say, it was just a nightmare what they sent me. And that would take me weeks to repair. But I think if I run out of paintings, then I'd probably do it. Or I might do it as a demonstration sometimes if I can find it. I don't think I trucked it out, but I might do. Anything? Have you got scissors? Do you use scissors, Silver? Anything with a bit of a sharp tweezers, scissors, a needle, knitting needle, sewing needle. It's anything really just to puncture the crease. What's everybody else saying? Yeah, scissors, sharp tweezers. Lisa, throw a DP in the bin, ran out of 12. Oh, that would piss me off, Lisa. 11, 1 or 2, maybe at a push, but not 15. No. Sometimes I think if it didn't cost anything, I'd post it back to him and say, you try and sort this shit out, because I can't. I mean, I got to admit though, sometimes they are beyond repair. You know, you got to weigh up the pros and cons of you sitting there doing it. I always think sometimes it'd be a nice project, you know, in the garden. You know, sat in the garden doing it. Sorry, there's loads of voices going on out there. I wondered what it was. It's the people's. Oh, I gotta have a drink, folks. Have me juice. Whew. Nails of the cat. Yeah, that would be a good one, Unboxer. Oh, Robert, you got to go, sweetheart. Will you take care? Max says, yeah, use the stabby bit of the tweezers. Pippa says, contact Zoe. Hi, Mandy, how you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, Yolanda, I could just imagine using my cat to mind you, saying that, she has put a claw marks in one of my canvases before now, but not quite in the right place. And you can guess which one. Yep, the bipolar. Yeah. She's been a bit bipolar this week, so I don't know what last week and this week. So one minute she is literally loving you, and then the next minute she'll either bite your nose or scag you. So I try and keep distanced from her. You know, stretch to give her an ear rub or something. It's like, no, it's quite all right. But she's either sitting on my cross stitch, or she's, if I've got my cross stitch out, hang on, I'll put that on straight, or my diamond paint, and I've got to make sure there's no needles or anything on the cross stitch that she could hurt herself on, or nothing on the that I have covered over the sticky bit, because she would be have her black fur everywhere. But she is quite funny. No, not at all. Oh, yeah, it's a picture, everybody. Have everybody's attention, please. This is Silver's. This is what she means. That is repairable, believe it or not. I know it seems daunting, but it can be repaired. But you would have to cut it, or stab it with your tweezers, or do 100 holes with a sewing needle. It can be repaired, but is it worth it to you to repair it? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Oh, there you are. Pippa said, could somebody else slice it for you and then you flatten it? Hiya, Dee Dee. Let me show you what Dee Dee sent me. Can I find them? Have I hidden them? Oh, I think I might have hidden them from Millie. Let me have a look, see if I can find them. Yep, Dee Dee sent me the most gorgeous things, but Millie's got an eye on them, so I hid them. And I can't remember where I did them. Oh no! Where have I hid them? Oh, there you are. Why is it you always hide things and it's always in too good a place? Well, I'll have to get them out and show you next week. Dee Dee sent me 2 of her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover minders. And Millie was like, ooh, they're nice. I really like them. So I whipped them away somewhere. Oh, hang on. How do I hide them up there? I might have hid them up here. Yes. I did hide them up there. Look at these, guys. This is what Dee Dee sent me. Oh, all my cushion out. I've got a cushion that's falling apart. But she sent me a beautiful Christmas card with a lovely little message. I don't want you to read the message because it's private, but look at them. Are they stunning or are they stunning? I absolutely love them. But Millie wants that one, and I said, no, you're not. The snowflakes. I said, they're mine. So I'm having to hide them. But thank you, Dee Dee. I absolutely love them, and I'm going to hide again because I want to put them on one of my cross-stitch patterns. What's So unbox. The best way is to cut it and take a roller and go over the crinkles. Oh, Rachel's in the house. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? Are you okay? Everybody's in the house. Danielle's in the background picking up patterns I purchased on vacation. And how many would that be then, Danielle? Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. She is so, so clever. Mandy started her first diamond painting today. Lovely. What's it of, Mandy? What one have you chose? Rachel's saying hi to everybody. You doing okay, Rachel? Are you cross-stitching or are you knitting? Dee Dee says she sometimes do, but not all the time. Danielle says, wait, freaking many. I can imagine it's going into quite a few figures. How are all the plans for America going? Rachel Lee says. Unbox, what a beautiful live video. Oh, thank you, Unbox. You always say the nice things. We've missed you having you around. And don't forget to ring the Billy Hell for more. And are you in general practice now? Pippa says, Dee Dee. You got accepted starting in March. Well done. Congratulations. Yay. Whoop, whoop. You are clever though, Dee Dee. You are very, very clever. Clever lady. Clever lady, say. You're just about to knit, Rachel. Have you had your tea, Rachel? I did laugh yesterday, Rachel, on your live. I thought, topic was food. I did chuckle. This is the Heed, or Heed, whatever one you want to say it, that Mandy's doing in a diamond painting. That is so pretty. It's a 60 by 73. That's going to be gorgeous. The colours on that are immense. Where did you get that from, Heaven and Earth? I presume. Food, always food. I know. Mill says to me when I come, she said, how do you always manage to go back? She said, it doesn't matter what your topics are, you lot. She said, you always seem to either go back to alcohol or food. I said, it's Rachel's fault. It's every time she comes in, that's it. She's laughing. But we just had good conversations, that's all. So are you stitching for yourself, Rachel? Knitting for yourself, or are you knitting for, what's it called that you're doing, that special that you're doing? Can't think what they're called when you do it for somebody else. When you do a pattern for somebody else. You know what I mean. You need to get into my pretzels. They don't make my fingers grease. Oh, pretzels. Don't have them very often here. I don't think. Have we had pretzels? Can't remember the last time we've had pretzels.
I can't stand pretzels.
You don't like them? Oh, did you hear that, Pippa? Grant can't stand pretzels. Test knit. That's it, Pippa. Thank you. Rachel's knitting for the tester pattern, getting close to an end. Oh, bless. I'm okay, Rachel. It's an emotional day yesterday, but we've had a nice day today. We've been to Grant did a craft fair about 45 minutes away from here, and it was an outdoor craft fair, and it was lovely. So we followed down later, me, the girls, and the dog, and went and had a look at all these different craft tents and things. Oh, and there was some beautiful, beautiful stuff. So I bought some candles and stuff for Christmas presents. And we did buy a load of, wait for it, Rachel. What they called? Them cake things.
Muffins?
No, it's not muffins they're called.
I don't know. Cakes.
Oh, what are they called?
Food.
No, Millie? Millie? She'll know what they are. What's them cakey things we got today? Brownies. Brownies. Go and get me that tray of brownies. Rachel, we had brownies. Oh, Oh my God, you have never tasted brownies like these. Right. As you can see, there's one missing. But look at these. Can you see them? There is an Oreo brownie. Them two there are dark.
No, these two.
Them two, is it? Or
Yeah.
them two? Them two.
Them two.
What was it? Dark orange.
Dark
Dark
chocolate
chocolate and orange. What was that one?
That's it.
A classic brownie. And that was a
Biscoff.
Biscoff one. And Joshua had an Oreo. No, what's it called? Oreo. Yeah. It was £12.50 for 6. But, like I said to Grant, if you went to a coffee shop, you'd pay between £3 and £4 for one. And they worked out £2.7 or £2.8p each. And they are delish. As you can guess, that's the second box. Because we had a box when we were there.
Yeah.
And all shared them with coffee. And they were lovely. They were. Oh, is Max gone? Oh, sorry, Max. You go and take care, sweetie. Sorry if you've already gone. Duck says, just got that. Oh, you thought you were finished, Duck off, and you just got another order in. Well, it's good. No, not Mr. Kipling's. These were, I don't even know what her name was, the store holder. Just a baker, but she's a very good baker. Oh my God, Pippa, she is so good. You would like them
Mrs.
so
Kipling.
much. That's what Pippa said. Is it Mr. Kipling?
Mrs. Kipling.
Oh, it's Mrs. Kipling. Pink, I'll have to eat it for you. Rachel, that chocolate orange is to die for. I don't usually like these sort of things,
Sorry.
but they are, I don't know, they're not sickly at all either, which is probably a bad thing. Because if they're sickly, then I leave them alone. Millie will eat them until they come out of her ears. But they're not sickly at all, that's the problem. Danielle, they look good and they taste nice. Pippa says she can cope with the talk, but showing the food's too cruel. It is. Marilyn B said, giving up. Internet keeps cutting out me. Have a great life. Oh, Marilyn, we'll miss you. We'll miss you dearly. But yes, I can understand why you're going there, because it does drive you potty. Unboxer, a coffee shop here, a coffee shop where you can be high. I've been to Amsterdam coffee shops, but I was pregnant at the time, so I just sniffed the air. Wasn't it, Grant? You walk past it. Woof, woof, woof. Right, Pip, it's bad enough that as we all talk about here. Not my fault. I did say to Millie, who brought you that, Pippa? Look at that. It does look like a fan there in the middle, doesn't it? That's my husband, sorry. Oh, what do you drink? What type of coffee do you drink, Pippa? I like cappuccino. Marcus always gives us an interpretation of my coffee. Oh, bless him. Is it cappuccino or latte? Oh, latte. Grant likes latte, doesn't you?
Yeah.
Grant's, I'm a cappuccino. I'm a crappuccino. No, I'm not a crappuccino. I'm a cappuccino, honest. Mind you, I've had a few crappuccinos. But there was today. Did you have a latte after? Or did you stay on the
I
filter?
thought it was... Mum.
Filter coffee.
There, Jess. Jessie's just opened the empty box and thought, where's all the muffins gone? No, they're not muffins. What are they? Brownies.
Hey. Which one?
That one's yours. And that one. Your brother had his eye on that, but he had the other Oreo and he took the one without the cookie on the top. The Oreo on the top for
You
you.
could have had the cookie one. A bit late now.
No, but he got it for you. Rachel says hi, Grant.
Hello.
He had a little hello. Someone's sniffing hair. It's enough to... I know. I tell you what, do you smell them first before you... I didn't believe it until I actually went there, but I absolutely loved Amsterdam. I was pregnant with Joshua, and it's such a beautiful city, but it's so laid back.
Where's Amsterdam?
What's the national anthem of Amsterdam?
Oh, Grant, right? I have to tell you this. One of his friends in work, a bit like me, is a bit slow on some things, isn't he, Adam? He's the most lovely. He's the one that makes my flapjacks, and he's lovely. But they were talking about national anthems, and Grant says to him, "Do you know what the national anthem of Holland is?" And he went, "No," and he said, "It's
But there's
there is a mouse where there on the stairs, where on the stairs, right there."
windmill in Amsterdam.
In old Amsterdam, and he believed him. And he went, "No, never." And he went, "Yeah." He said, "It is." He said, "I thought everybody knew that was the national anthem in Holland." And he kept him going for a while until one of the other fellas started giggling. Then he realised. He said, "No, it wasn't very funny." I said, "It was funny." Yeah, Grant's a bit cruel, but funny. Pink says, "Almost done with my second scarf. Just one more section." Bloody hell, Pink, you're flying. Yolanda said, "No, me neither. But you don't need a coffee shop in Belgium to be high. Everywhere you can smell it." That's one thing about pot or weed, whatever you call it. It does stink. Rachel, she's gone off with her cake. She ain't sticking around in case somebody wants a bite of it. Silver says, "I've got an occupational therapist. She's going to help me gain some confidence." Good for you, Silver. That's the first step. Honestly, it will make a difference, sweetheart. It really will. I'm really pleased for you. Jolanda says, "Yeah, unboxing. It's the same here." Dee Dee, "Well, just because you can doesn't mean you have to, and it's stinks." I must admit, I will hold my hand up. I don't care. I've always been honest about things. The only thing I ever tried was I tried some dope on my 18th birthday because I thought it was clever. And all my friends were doing it. And I fell asleep. Yeah. I was in a car and I fell asleep. What?
They just had an actual wolf on an I'm a Celeb trial. Obviously, it's
A what?
a wolf, and she had to get a star from it. It
Ah.
was so cute, like an actual one.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. I forgot what I was saying there. Oh, yeah, I tried it, and all I wanted to do was sleep, and I thought, if this is it, no thanks. And I've never tried it since. Never gone near anything. So, I must admit, I think because I'm a paranoid person, like my friends, they were on magic mushrooms, they were on acid, they tried everything. Because, the 80s, there was a lot of it about. No, I was quite content with just a bit of alcohol. I wanted to know where I was, what I was doing, and get myself home. So yeah, so when we went to Amsterdam, I don't think I'd have tried it even if I wasn't pregnant, because I know it just makes me want to go to sleep. Mind you saying that, I could do with that now actually to help me sleep. Dealies, I know, I still sing it to the kids. They go, "Oh Mum, do you really have to sing the mouse song?" Yes I do, especially when it's got the clogs on. And I do a little dance with clogs. Hi Melanie, welcome back. Joanne said, "I hate the smell of it and there's so much here. When I was pregnant, I always said that my baby got high just from me walking." So it's very, very true, Yolanda. There's a person, I won't mention names, a couple of doors down that smokes it outside. And my kids in the summer couldn't keep their windows open because it just stunk. Absolutely stunk. And because none of us actually smoke or anything either, so they're not used to any of it. Claire, I'm going to go as I have to be up before 9:30 for the scan, then blood's on Tuesday. Take care. All right, Claire, you take care. I'll give you a text, sweetheart. Or give me a text when you get back from your scan. Let me know you're all right. Please. It's not good to smoke some pot. Some people need that for medical issues. I smoked for 20 years and now I stopped for 1 year. Yes, I do. A friend of mine that lives down the bottom end of my street, she smokes it for medical issues. Everybody say night, Claire. You take care, sweetie. Do you know what? I've always wanted a pair of clogs, and I was going to buy some, and we didn't get round to it because my feet was swelling. But are they comfy to walk in, Pippa? Because they look quite clonky, don't they? Oh, is that the idea, Dee? I'll have to ask the doctor for some of them. I was in a port about 6 a.m. Nothing really open. but I got my tourist clogs. I've never tried them. I like the look of them though. Depends on what kind they are. These are tiny. Apparently they are super comfy. Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, keep Grandad's number in there.
Do you want the house number?
Yeah, or whichever one you'll answer. Was he in bed now? Or?
No. Yeah, I'll put it in there. That's his house number. He's more likely to answer that
Yeah, I'm going to give him a ring in
than anything.
then. I'll make a cup of tea, do you want me?
No, they're all right. Thanks, babes. They're tiny. Has anybody wore clogs? Tried clogs on? Because you see people and they wear them and wear them and wear them and wear them, don't they? But you think they would be uncomfortable. But I suppose it depends on the shape of them as well, doesn't it? You use it after night shift. They're over the counter here. Don't think you'd get them over the counter here. I've never seen them. Lee says my husband's cousin has a pair. He wears them all the time. He loves them. Yep, clogs are comfy. Had them as a child to help in the garden. I had a pair of Crocs, Pippa. I had a pair of black ones. And my husband's the same. Well, his feet are a little bit bigger than mine. But the Crocs we had, because they were like, you know, you had a size, was it 6 till 9s or something like that. And my husband's between a 9 and a 10. But Crocs were a little bit bigger. Yeah. Once he tried them, I didn't see him again. He wore them till he could be no more worn. But they were proper Crocs. I bought artificial Crocs, as I call them, and you could tell they're artificial because they're not comfortable. They're nowhere near as comfortable as proper Crocs. So I've always said if you're going to get a pair, get the proper Crocs, not, you know, the knockoffs, because the knockoffs are just not comfortable under your feet. Feel like you're walking on a load of rocks. Because I like slip-on shoes type things. My slippers are slip-ons. Joanne, I would always wear them when I was with my aunt and uncle for walking in the garden in between the chickens and the horses. Were they wooden ones, Yolanda? Pippa says my dress slip-ons for work are pretty Crocs. You can get they're like a cover minder type thing. You can get them for Crocs, can't you? Because I can remember them being all the craze about 10 years ago, maybe probably longer than that, where everybody was buying these things that went on your Crocs, all different designs. Clogs are better than Crocs, better for your feet. I don't think you can get them anywhere, but actually buy a pair of clogs unless you went out over there. Wooden bottoms and leather tops. I don't think so. I've never seen them in this country. Anybody seen them in Britain? Or know somewhere that in Britain that you can get them? Because the first thing I must admit when I come home is I take my shoes and then I take my socks off and I'm in bare feet. And if my feet get cold, then I'll put my slip-on slippers on. Because my kitchen floor is always icy cold. I don't know why, but it always feels... These are the type of tile thing it is. Plasticky type tiles, but they're ever so cold under your feet. So I do tend to wear my slip-ons. Birkenstock. We haven't got any... I'll have to go on their site, Pippa. We haven't, but nearest Birkenstock that supplies Birkenstocks, I think, is Chester, which is over 2 hours away. Do they do wide? I'd need wide toes because I got a wide foot. I have got a wide foot. You might have the medical ones at work. We all wear them, and then we need to run. My feet swell so much. I live in slippers. A lot of people have trouble like that. Rachel says she has to wear knee-high wellies where she is because it's rain. Do you have any fog today, Rachel? I was trying to shoo it over to your way, but it's being very persistent and staying in Wales, and especially in our little town. Go about 10 mile out of town and it's a lot higher up, but here it's really low. Horrible. Marcus has boats for feet. We have to get him over 4 double. Flipping heck, how big? What size are you, Josh? You a 10 or 11? 10. Josh is a 10. Grant's a 9 to 10. I'm a size ladies 8. Jessie's a ladies 9. More of a 9. Millie's a 7, I think Millie is. So we've all got fairly biggish feet. I think my dad is a size 11 or 12. Something like that. The fog was here all day. I know it's crazy, but it doesn't say on the weather forecast it's going to have fog. I got Millie to check it. I said, have a look. Does it say on any of the weather forecasts that we're having heavy fog? Nope. It said light cloud and sunshine. Nope. I don't know where it was, but it wasn't with us. The one's stuck in there. Come out, you bugger. Come out, wherever you are. Come on. Thank you. Blundstone is a shoe of choice in... What's the X of Blundstone? What's a Blundstone? Oh, that's Rachel's, look. At least you can see the sun trying to poke through, Rachel. Can you see it? Just there. A little ball, it looks like the sun trying to pop through. We had nothing. Not even a little glimmer. Oh, they look nice. That's what Yolanda's put through. They look really comfortable. Now I could wear them. I could definitely wear them. They'd be nice. They'd look nice on my big feet as well. Let me show you this picture. It just popped up. I have to show you. There's Millie and Lily today when we were out and about. Well, we sat down for a coffee. That's Millie Moo and that's Lily Lou. Lily Lou had her coat on. I was jumped in, clutched in Millie's arms. Go off that. I don't want that one. I want that one. My phone's having a jump about. Thank you. Stay where you are. Here's a good phone. It does make for amazing photos of fog and the mist. Josh went up a place it's where the firing ranges are, and it's quite high up, and he took some film today, and his friend went up, and it was just like beautiful blue skies because they were up quite elevated, quite high, and then you just see for miles and miles and miles of just mist. It was fantastic, the photo. He said it was so beautiful, Mum. I hate wellies. Always pull my socks off when walking. I don't like wellies. I used to wear 3 pairs of socks, plastic bag, and then put my foot in my wellies, and my feet would always be freezing cold. And Box, I have to go, everyone. I got to walk before who can't go outside. Here's evening clocked down from 12 tonight to 6 morning until February 2021. Okay, Unboxer, thanks ever so much for coming back. As I say, we have missed you. Dee Dee says, dupe, those are the ones we wear. Love them. They do look very, very comfortable. Everybody saying bye, Unboxer. Yay, Sunny Bell's in. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Have you got your coffee and your toast? My coffee and toast lady. Oh my God, Rachel. That colour is good. That's what Rachel's doing. That colour is gorgeous. Oh my God, oh my God, I really love that. That looks so soft. What wool's that, Rachel? Because that looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. I need that wool. Not that I can stitch or anything, but that is a beautiful, beautiful colour, and it does. Not very often wool looks really, really soft, but that looks really soft. See, everything. Yep. Wow, love the colour. Sunny Bell, on round 2 of coffee. Have you had your toast though? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Keep telling everybody. Hang on, Lisa. Oh, this is Lisa's little grandbaba. Look. Yes, you have definitely got to do that one as a custom. That is better than the last one, isn't it? How cute. That knocks spot. Sorry, Lisa. The last one was beautiful. I got a picture of the other one still on here. I think I might have somewhere. find it. No, I can't find it. Where is it? But she's got a beautiful one of the grandbaby that you did before, didn't you? Oh, look, that's who Unbox has taken out for a little doggy walk, look. How beautiful. Oh, so cute. He said, come on, let's go. Let's go hanging about. Let's go. Pippa says, your sleeves are flying, Rachel. It's a Starburst by URU Yarns on Knit Crate, 100% cotton. It looks so soft. And as I say, the colour on it is absolutely gorgeous. Marilyn says, oh, baby, how sweet. Rachel says, oh, no. I know, so lovely. Sunny Bell says, what a morning here. It's Cyber Monday. Oh, of course, it's Monday with you. Yeah, toast well gone. Behave, not having another. Oh, bless you. Have you bought anything from Cyber Monday, though? Shalene says, that's going to be a gorgeous, beautiful as a custom. It is, Lisa. That one, that's got to be my favourite to date. So pretty. So cute. So cute. Oh, 2 F's there. Let me get them 2 F's. You always find some you miss, don't you? There's one there. That's what I like about these Harbour Freights. If you miss one, you can just go in and get one. Just like that. And then close it up and back in the box. Like that. Oh, Arbra's in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. You're right, Arbra. I was wondering if you were going to make it or not. I was thinking, is she going to come tonight or is she too busy? Because she's a very busy bee. She has so many whips, you don't know what to do, don't you? Oh, Arbra. No, I just oogled. I did Black Friday, bought 3 from Diamond Art Club. I think everybody, well, most of them on here are bought from there. Yes, I'm going to send it to Craft Buddy. They come already on frames. That'll be lovely. That'll be absolutely gorgeous to do as well. Such a gorgeous little face. With a cute little costume on. So nice. If you're going to do a diamond painting, what better one to do though, isn't it? Sorry, that's must be an animal on the telly. Dog's barking. She thinks every time she sees an animal on the telly, she thinks they're coming into her house. She does jump up on the edge of the settee on the arm, and then she's trying to look behind to see if they're behind the telly. It's like half a growl, half a bark. I think if they actually came in the house, she'd run a mile like, but Millie's chasing her as well by the sound of it. Because I can hear her saying, Millie saying, I'm going to get you. Number 9.
Hello.
What was she barking at? We could hear her.
There was an elephant on a telly.
How dare that elephant be on the telly?
Rhinoceros.
And a rhinoceros.
Mm-hmm.
That's not on. Dad in the front room, was he gone up?
Upstairs.
I said to him to go up and watch some telly or go to bed. Because he's tired. It's been a long day for him.
We've lost the long remote.
Have you tried under the settee? Because sometimes it gets kicked.
Well, I've had my hand slightly underneath. So I might be
And-
fed back.
Or it goes between the cushions. You know where Jessie lies? It was on there. So that's the 2 places it tends to go. Oh my God, I think I drove my mum crazy. All I asked for was Sinterklaas with cross-stitch supplies. What's Sinterklaas? Is that Christmas? Is that like we'd ask for Christmas, Dee Dee? Just acting a bit thick. Shalene says, are you going to keep it or are you going to give it to Lauren? Oh, I've got to keep it. Need to be further down, don't I? Pippa, are you enabling her, DD, or is it foreign to her? Albert, I took down a huge grapevine today and I realised that I'm old and I should. Oh, bless you. Lily barking on your whip and chat. Hey, me jump. I know, she's a little bugger, she is. She's quiet and then something will catch her and then off she goes. Lily's gone. It was on, must have been on a break, Rachel, because she was in and out. Lily, you coming in to say hello? No, literally poked her head around the door and was gone again. Santa Claus. Ah. No, it's Dutch Christmas. Ah. Isn't it? Is it? Did you? Is your Christmas Eve? Because I know in some countries over there, isn't it, that you have your presents on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas Day. I found that a bit strange, but I know a lot of countries do that, don't they? Father Christmas comes round on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. I've got some friend lives in Norway, and I know they used to do it on Christmas Eve. They used to hand out the presents on Christmas Eve. We don't get put the teeth back in your gob. We don't get presents on Christmas. Is it you don't celebrate Christmas, or Portuguese celebrate that at midnight on Christmas Eve to Christmas morning? Oh, do they? See, I know there's a lot of I've never even thought about it, if I'm truthful, before, that people have it at different times or whatever. I just presumed, you know, you either believed or you didn't believe, or you did celebrate or you didn't celebrate. Lil, why are you coming in here woofing? People don't need to be hearing you woofing, Bab. Do they? Why do you think when people want to hear you half woofing? It isn't even a proper woof, is it? It's only half a woof. Is there somebody you need to be woofing at? Or did you just feel like having a woof? Or are you not talking to Mama? I think that guy's means she's not talking to her Mama. That symbol there, what is it then? I can't find it. I can't find it, folks. Number 25. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is, pups. Mummy couldn't see straight. We always done Christmas Eve and big dinner Christmas Day. Where are you then, Marilyn? Aren't you in America, aren't you? You? Sylvan, I know you don't. Nor Lee's, do you? You know you both don't for the reasons. We do have 2 days of Christmas and we celebrate both days, just no gifts. Fair enough. We do both. Well, my parents do just money because the little ones are small enough, but at my in-laws it is Dinkless for the little ones and then Christmas for everyone. Ah, yeah, Oregon and USA. I quite like the fact that people have got interesting that people have got all these different traditions and things that they have at Christmas. I think it's nice. It'd be boring if we were all the same, wouldn't it? Well, I think it would. We'd be bored less, wouldn't we? Let me just check that. Yeah, battery's not too bad tonight, folks. Ooh, I had head rush then. Is that an N or an M? Got a couple there. Pups came in, opened the door and gone back out again now. I think she's just checking. Seeing our mum's still in there yakking to herself. I think she thinks I'm balmy on a Sunday talking to myself. Because it's like nobody talking to me. There again, I talk to myself. so she should be used to it by now. Oh, but we have since got here on December the 6th. Kids put out stockings, or in some cases shoes, on the 9th of the 5th. Oh, why shoes? See, I find all this interesting now. Rachel, I like having a feast on Christmas Eve and enjoying the gifts all Christmas Day. Yeah, the kids, well, now they're older, it's a bit different, but we've always done it. They have stockings in our bedroom Christmas morning, and they still do that now. That everybody piles on our bed. We have a cup of coffee. They open their stockings, which have got like silly bits of sweets and little card games and things like that used to be. And then they come down, open their main presents, and then presents of everybody else would be opened after dinner. They'd have to leave all that till after dinner. Yolanda, we have Christmas Eve presents at my in-laws, Christmas Day, just the 4 of us, and then second day with my parents. Yeah, that's what we used to do. My mum and dad used to come on Boxing Day, but this year, because my dad will be on his own, so he's going to come Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day if he wants. But if he gets an invitation somewhere in the village out of his bubble, then he said he might go there. Would I mind? I said, no. I said, because wherever you go, you're going to have to drive. I said, or I'll come and get you. I said, I'm not bothered. I said, I can come and get you. Would be fine by me, like. So I said, but you can decide whatever he wants to do. But usually it would have been Christmas Eve, we'd go up to my parents, have tea with them. Then Christmas Day, we'd have just as us 5. And then Boxing Day, whoever wanted to come down could come down. Sometimes we've had my sister-in-law and her family, but usually it's just my mum and dad. Or we got to my sister-in-law's, and then all Grant's side of the family come down then. Hello, you come to say hello? You come to say hello or not? Oh, that's a no, is it? I think she's checking the floor to see if anybody's dropped anything nice. Obviously they haven't. So you're going to have a drink of water? Good girl. Good girl. You have to tell her she's good when she's drinking. Sometimes she forgets that she's got a drink. Don't you? Good girl. You going back to Daddy or Millie? She said, anywhere but with you, Mum. You're talking to yourself too much. Oh no, you're coming to burp under the table. That was nice. Did you hear that? She burped under the table and then ran off. Marion says, I agree. I love learning how others celebrate. I think it's nice, isn't it? That everybody is a bit different. Lan says, putting out shoes can be as soon as Sinterklaas in the country, halfway November, I believe, and then the big presents will be at the day of Sinterklaas. Why the shoes? Have I missed it? Why the shoes? What's relevant about putting the shoes out? Is that because he didn't have a stocking or a sock? Because we used to use my dad's socks. That's what we used to put out, my dad's socks. You'd try and find a pair of socks that didn't have a hole in them. That used to be the hard thing when we were kids. My dad always had holes in his socks. So trying to find a sock with no holes in. Now that was a... And fair play, his socks used to really stretch as well. Because they were proper wool socks back then. Not like what you get today. They were proper socks. We had coffee and a pastry, then visit the grave and come back and have dinner and the present. Oh, that's nice. See, when I was on Christmas Eve, I'd go up to my dad's, and then we'd go up to my nan's grave on Christmas Eve, and I usually get like a Christmas wreath or something like that, some Christmas flowers or something, and put on there. Yolanda says, I actually have no clue why shoes. Barbara, are you listening? Why have you got to put shoes out? Let me know. I need to know. I need to know these things. If Billy was in here, I'd get her to Google it, but she's not. Kids here can even set their shoe at some stores to get some treats and a little gift or something. Wow. That's very generous shoe owners. Shop owners, that is, isn't it? You wouldn't want to do it round here. People would take the mickey. They would. Oh gosh, sorry, I've got hiccups then. Duck off. We have a shoe thing here too, but it's more of you need to clean your boots and put them out for St. Nicholas. What, to prove that you've cleaned them and then you get candy? I can understand that. Gotta get off, Carol. Time for medicine. Take care. Okay, Annie. You take care, sweetie. Take your nebs and things. It's only for one day though, 5th of December or something like that. Oh, thanks, Annie. She says, please don't forget to smash that like button. Oh, that's nice. See you tomorrow, Annie. All being well. Look what my dog's just brought me. I'm not playing because I'm doing my live. I was talking to the peoples. I'm talking to all the peoples in the telly here. Millie will play with you. Go and take it to Millie. Go and take it to Millie. Yeah. She said, no, Mum, I want you to throw it. You go and take it to Millie. Millie would love to play with you. That's it. Go and take it to Millie. Yes. Doesn't usually work that when I say take it to Millie. Depends now whether Millie throws it or not. I guess she'll be back. Thank you, Annie. Give Poppy some belly rubs. Say hi to Harry for me. Do that with shoes around you, you'd get 10 B and H. Gifted, yeah, probably would. Oh, Lisa said she'd throw it for you if you want to pop down to Lisa's. She's in there, I can hear her annoying Millie now with it. She gets in a fret and she ends up chucking it, literally chucking it at you. Shakes her head and it literally comes flying at you. And then you get a little, ooh. You don't get a proper wolf, you get a, ooh, ooh. Ah, right. Shoes are like stockings. Same idea, but portion size. That's quite a nice idea. I like stuff like that. I mean, stockings in our days used to be my dad's socks, and you'd get an orange. Always get a tangerine or an orange. Sometimes an apple, if you were lucky. And then you'd get like nuts in shells. You'd get a handful of them in the bottom. And then you used to get like a little soft toy or something, usually something my mum had made. And then you'd probably get like some crayons. Or, yeah, usually crayons and felt pens you might get downstairs. But you used to get like crayons or something. And then you get a few sweets in there. And sometimes if they're really, really good, you'd get some bubble bath. Which you thought were the bee's knees then. But I remember before you went to bed on Christmas Eve, you had to make sure everything was tidy in your room. No toys were allowed to be on show. They all had to be packed away. Your bed had to be all nice, clean and tidy. So you had to make sure that you made it. All your shoes and clothes were put away tidy. All your books were in the bookcase tidy. Else Santa wouldn't come. I can always remember that. I mean, my sister, when we were little, we'd be working like hell trying to get everything spick and span ready for Santa to come. And my sister then Christmas morning would shout, "He's been, Caroline, he's been." It was so sweet. She was so loving then. That was before she became really ill like. But she used to love Christmas. And then you'd have your sausage roll and Mum would have a mince pie.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Right.
Say hello to the peoples.
Right.
And then we open our stockings on our bed in the morning, don't we, on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are getting older now. Things are going to change. Oh, chocolate coins. Yeah, you like your chocolate coins. Is it you or Millie that likes the chocolate coins more?
Millie.
Millie.
Millie like.
Yeah, you've gone off chocolate a bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
But Millie, yeah, chocolate coins. She just did say to me the other week, should I know we're older now, but we're still getting the chocolate coins in our bags, aren't we? Yes, you'll still have the chocolate coins. Only because they're so cheap to buy. And they make it look good. You've got a lot in there. Mandarins. I do like them. Jolanda's Googled it, and it says it's originally from the 15th century that poor people could set their shoes in the church and the rich would fill it and it would be distributed on the 6th of December. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? Oh, I like that idea. That's really nice. Okay, Yolanda, go and give him a cuddle from his Auntie Cal. You've done well because it's 10 to 10. Well, 10 to 11 for you, isn't it? She's gone to the toilet now, guys. She came in, got some drink, which is now on the side here. She'll be back in. Yeah, she's gone to the loo. You can hear the chain going. Oh. Time's gone quick again, isn't it, tonight? Rachel says hi. Andy says hi. Lee says, yeah, to you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. That sound come out a bit posh then, Jessie. Hello, how are you? Are you very well?
No.
Are you watching Simon Sleb still on?
Yeah.
All right, then go and watch it then. See you later.
Bye.
She obviously gets that from Grant, the posh side, because it's definitely not from me. Did you hear it though? Oh, hello. Gonna tease her about that later. So you went very posh. Yeah, I can't do posh. You know, I'd be the type that, yeah, would cock up or say something wrong or, yeah, no. I's common. I don't mind being common. Somebody's got to be common, so it might as well be me. What you see is what you get, whether you like it or not. That's what I say. So what's everybody up to this week? What's your plans for the week? I have all these plans on a Sunday, and then time just goes so quick. It's unreal. I mean, last week everybody had the sickness thing, and Jessie's back still isn't right. And I say to her, point to where it is. She says, no, because it hurts. And I said, do you think it's in your spine or do you think it's around your kidneys? I don't know. So I really don't know if it's the kidney that's hurting her or whether it's a part of her spine that's hurting her and she's tweaked it. But she was nearly crying again earlier, so I don't know. Best way, exactly, Lise. We'll see what you see is what you get. I used to worry, like, I still worry sometimes what people think of me. Like, you know, I think I'm too much. My mum used to say, I was too much of a pleaser. I always wanted to please everybody, make everybody happy. And she used to try and say, you can't always make everybody happy. So you should be making yourself happy. But I always do put other people first. I've always put me at the bottom of the pile. You know, even on school trips. I mean, we had hardly anything, you know. We had plenty of love and kisses, and that's what we wanted. And I can remember going on a school trip, and we had 10p pocket money, which was a lot then. You could buy quite a few sweets and a packed lunch. And then there was a girl by the side of me, and she had no money, and she had no packed lunch. The parents hadn't given her, and they did have money. And they'd given her nothing. I don't know whether they'd forgotten there was a trip or what. So I shared my 10p, so we had 5p each. I think we managed to get, I think it was like 5 penny sweets or something each. And then I shared half my sandwiches and then half my drink. But that was me. You know, I've always been the same. I remember my mum saying, I was only about 7, 8, something like that. My mum said, oh, I was so proud of you. And I couldn't get why. I said, well, why? Wouldn't you do it? If somebody hadn't got it and you'd got it, you'd automatically share. Do you know what I mean? But obviously some people aren't quite like that. I'm the type of person, if somebody was cold and I had a coat on and I wasn't, I'd give them my coat. I wouldn't think twice. Yes, please, Mandy. I will say yes, please, because I can put it on my granny blanket. Because I've started a second one as well now. Dee Dee said, I've tried to Flossmas and start my advent from Twin Peaks Primitives. Don't know what that is, but it sounds fun, whatever it is. So Silver says, I got lots of DPing to do, so got to get on with that. Lovely. Pink says, I have my mammogram this week. Oh, have you? Yeah, you've got to have that. I had mine, was it last year or the year before? Can't remember. And our new director is training some more with me this week. Good. More training makes you a better person, as they say. I keep hoping the end of the year will be slower than the last year, but it doesn't seem like it. You can't even begin to think what's going to happen next week or next year. It's just, you've got to take each day as it comes at the minute. You really have. And you just don't know what's going to be going on. Lees, would love to finish my painting. It's called 9 Running Horses, and it's a 45 by 100 from BKFKE. How much have you got left to do, Lees? Have you got a lot left to do on it? And it's the start of the winter of DAC. Yes, it is. And I'm doing my afternoon tea because you need a big cup of tea if you've been out in the wind and the rain. Nothing warmer than in the winter to come in and have a nice, big, huge cup of tea. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I'm not entering the competition. I just want to do it for the fun of it and watch everybody else. So I'm going to just stalk everybody on there. But yeah, I want to do that one. Because it's a Randall Spangler one and it's got the dragon on it. Who can not want to do that? Mandy, I'll sort out package out and mess me up. Okay, Mandy, thank you ever so much. I do appreciate that. Lisa's going to finish this DB and maybe start some cross stitch. Nice. Barbara, I have lots of along starting this week, stitching and DPing. Well, that's good. It keep you out of mischief, if nothing else. I want to make some more project bags this week. I've got to finish this because I want it framed and then I can send it off. Grant said, oh, it's going to be heavy sending off. I said, I don't care. I don't care if it costs me 40 quid to send it. Because we won't be allowed up to see my mum, I think, for another 3-4 weeks. Because it's very limited spots in the pod. So, and like we've had ours, so you've got to let everybody else. So I think there's something like 80 residents there. So to fill and get everybody to see their family, you know, we were lucky that I managed to get in for Mum's birthday. So I said I can send this and frame it, send it up. You know, because I mean, they're not going to be able to buy her much because what can you buy somebody in a care home that everything's provided for them? You know, and you can't really buy her any clothes. Because like they say, they don't go anywhere. But I have thought I might buy her, and I ordered her a nice shawl. Because they like the shawls. She's always liked shawls. But sometimes if they go for a walk in the garden, they'll just put a shawl around her shoulders. So I said, I've got her a nice wool, proper wool one. So I said, hopefully she'll like that. Okay, Dee Dee, your alarm is going at 6 AM. Okay, sweetheart. Sweet dreams. Look after yourself. You've done an 8th of it, so lots to do. Yeah, well, that's an 8th less to do, though. That's the way you've got to look at it. Silver said she would love to get Literate Dragon. Lisa says, I'll join you with the Tea Time Dragon. Yeah, Lisa, have you got it as well? Start it on the 1st of December with me then, Lisa. I won't be very quick at it, but we'll do it together. Sunny Bell, I had cart probs and missed dust bunnies and crazy cart lady. I went back a second time to try again. Oh no, there's nothing worse than that. You've got them in your cart and you're trying to buy and it won't let you. That's so frustrating. And then to go back and find that they've gone. Oh, was you cussing? Was you cussing, Andrea? Were you cussing just a little bit? Because I would have been. The air might have been a little tad blue. Just a tad blue, you know. I must admit, I did go on Diamond Art Club and I did put a load in my basket and I thought, I can't. I've got to buy some stuff for the kids for Christmas. So, because they don't get much all year and then they get a few nice presents at Christmas. So, I thought, no. They deserve it because they're good kids. Like Joshua, he wants horse riding lessons so that when he goes to join the horse riding club thing up with him, he will be able to do what he needs to be able to do. So he's paid for last week's. He's got one on Saturday. A couple. Oh, it isn't that, is it? Something just clicked and I didn't know what it was. I said I'll pay for a couple for him as well. I've paid for him to have the gym for a month. And I said, if we're in lockdown and you're not allowed to go back, then I'll pay for you for a second month and then it'll be after him. Jessie wants, well, she's got the Nike Air trainers. They've been put away. She wants a gaming chair, and she wants a new earring for her stud bar thing up Helix, is it, or something? I don't know what it's called, where she's had the piercing. Millie hasn't really asked for hardly anything. Oh, she asked for an Xbox game. That's the only really real main thing that she's asked for. So I said, right, money's got to go from there. I can't be buying. My blood pressure went high. I could feel my face bright red. Oh, bless you. Bless you, I bet it was. Mine would have gone through the roof. Your camera keeps jumping focus. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It might be that I'm knocking it as well, which probably doesn't help. But it's all I've got to work with. It's not a camera, it's a phone. Because my camera, the camera I've got only does 25 minutes at a time. And then you have to come off. And my phone that I use every day just doesn't film. Is the camera jumping for everybody else as well? Because like on my screen, it's okay. So I do apologise if it's going in and out of focus all the time. Oh, you're doing the hate of it. Oh, but nice. Marie said she missed us bunnies and Spring Meadow. First time get the email, but was lucky and got them the second time. Nice. Nice when you get them then, isn't it? Sunny Bell, I will wait and get afternoon tea at a later Ben. My bank card has time to catch up with you then. Yeah, it's the trouble, isn't it? Marilyn, I won't be doing tea time till January. I'm going to do a Star or Snow Family and keep working on my Willow Wing Dragon. Oh, nice though. That'll be nice though. Could be because I shake my hand a lot. I'll try and do it off camera because I do that a lot, don't I? I do apologise. It's just a twitch that I got that I can't help but do it. I'm hopefully going to get the Beast. I love Beauty. I think you've got most people like Beauty and the Beast, don't they? It's such a lovely one, and it's such a nice romantic story to it as well, isn't it? Oops. So I said to Grant, I said, no more buying. I said, I am going to try and get some more material though, because I want to have a go at making an apron this week as well. Because the aprons I've got are crap. Well, one is really mucky because it's got everything on it and stains and God knows what. Because I've had it for donkey's years. And the other one is the girls' one. So I need one for myself. But I find, you know, with the bib bit at the top, it's only the tiniest little bit of square, and being big busted, it doesn't really cover one boob. It sort of covers half of each boob, if that. And it looks bloody awful on me, and it's as much good as a fart in a bottle. So I said to the girls, I'm going to have a try and see if I can make my own. I don't know how hard an apron would be to make, or how much material I would need to make it. So I said I might order some material from that Bombay place that I've just got that fox one from. They've got some more of that fox material. I might buy some of that and make an apron out of it because I like the fox pattern. But I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's only for me, for cooking and making messes and stuff, because I am a messy pup when I'm cooking. I'd like to say I'm really tidy and, you know, but I'm not. He's a mucky little pup. And the girls, well, Millie follows me messy and Jessie follows me messy. So, Sunny Bell says, Treasure Studio Arts has apparently put up a few more today by Nicola Payne and Mr. Robinson. Sorry, not 100% sure of names and spellings. That's it, everybody's going now to have a look on TSA. These are easy, it was the first thing I made in school. Simple pattern, just hems. Is it? Oh. There you go then. I'm going to have to give that a go. Because as I say, I do like my apron, and I like to have the pocket in the front to put my bits in. But we saw some today, and I think they were like £22 or something at the craft fair. I thought, I'm not paying that. I could get a lot of material for £22. Do you know what I mean? I can buy A lot of material for that kind of money. Ah, Dee Dee. Dee Dee's just sent me a lovely message. Oh, no, that's not how you spell that. Sorry, I've just been polite and answering that message. Oh, I've got itchy. Look, can you see my skin's starting to crack? Because needs to have some cream on it. I love Nicola Payne and Howard Robertson. I haven't looked at most of their work, so I'll have to look into their work and see whether I like them or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marilyn, to have a look on YouTube for some simple apron patterns or pinafores, whichever they call them. What would they be? Are they called pinafore or are they called aprons? I think it doesn't matter, does it? What do you call them in America? Do you call them pinafores or aprons? Hi, Melody. How are you, lovely? I thought you were probably busy. Oh. Aprons or pinafore aprons. I don't hear many people wear them. Do any of you wear them? Or is it just me that's the weirdo and wears an apron? I never used to. It's only really since I've had the kids. I think it's because I used to have to carry like snot rags and everything in my pocket. Do you know what I mean? Or carry a toy around in my pocket as they're doing stuff, and it was just easier to have an apron on. Apron. Do you have one, Rachel? Did you have an apron? Is that a... There's a ribbon there. Just don't mind me, but I'll just squash that down. Let's flatten that. That's that one gone. Yeah, I do like wearing my apron. It saves wiping your hands on your blinking clothes, doesn't it? But I sort of half dry them when I wash them, and then I completely dry them on my apron. Liz, you wear them? Pinny sometimes, but mostly aprons. Oh, my nan always used to wear a little pinny. It used to be so cute. You good? Good, Mel. Oh, the kids put our decorations up yesterday because they knew we wouldn't have time today. TSA had put 3 in your cart, get 1 free until the 30th of November. Very nice to know, but I'm not buying and not buying and not buying. You have 2 styles, one with a halter neck strap, one with arm straps. Oh, I'll have to look, Lise. I don't know which is which. Pinafore reminds you of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, my nan had a blue... I mean, my nan's been dead, what? 30 years? No, probably more than that. 35 years. But I can still see her pinny now. It was blue with white polka dots. And it never seemed to get old. It always looked pristine, this apron. Well, pinafore. Always looked pristine. Blue with big white polka dots as well. They weren't little. They were like probably about that size. The polka dots were. They were huge. Hang on, can you see? That size. They were massive. Many fox aprons on her. That's the thing. I bought loads in the past and I've ended up giving them away because of where the top part is on my boobs. So I thought I could measure my boobs and then make it to measure my boobs. And then hopefully it would fit. That's the plan. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just cut it up and use it as rags. It'll be that simple. But that'll give me a bit more experience on sewing as well on the machine. You know, because all I making at the moment is project bags and notion bags. But I want to have a go at some flat bottom bags as well. I think I'm going to wash this material first. And then iron the fusible stuff on it and make it, because I think when I washed it after I made it, put it all together, I think because it's quite flopsy, the one I sent poor old Rachel. She's had my prototype and it's quite floppy after I washed it, so I'm thinking wash first and then put the stuff on after and then see how it goes. Oh, I see what you mean. These has just done it then. Let me move my hands too quickly. I need a new phone, as I say, but I had to buy Joshua a new contract, so I'm going to have to wait for mine till April, I think. Don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade mine any earlier. So if you can bear with me with the jumping around, I would much appreciate it. I would say your bags are harder, definitely more fiddlier than an apron. Oh, that gives me a bit of confidence, Lise, then. Well, the kids' one, their apron is a Christmas apron that I bought from, about 4 years ago. So it's really only worn at Christmas. They will say, they're only going to wear it at Christmas because it's got Christmas stuff on it. You know, it's got like Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, Winter Wonderland, Holly. I don't know what it's got all together, but all Christmas words all over it, bright red. Need to every day saves. It does save the clothes because I'm a klutz. I am the biggest klutz in the kitchen. If it can be spilled, I will spill it. You can ask Grant. He says, God alive, he said, sometimes. He said, how can you be so accent prone? I said, I don't know. He says, how did you manage to drop so many things or spill so many things? I said, I don't know. This is just the way I'm made. You know, I told you before, we can't have a china teapot because I always break the spout off it. I think the shortest term that a teapot lasted in our house, I think, was an hour and a half before I broke the spout off it. I got getting a cup out the cupboard and I dropped it onto the spout. So we have to have it. We've got a metal teapot now, but very rare we use the teapot because we just put a tea bag in the cup. But if we do, it's the metal one that we use now. We've got a metal teapot. He says I can't break it. I dented it. I have dented it a few times. Got a couple of dents in. You know, a few little wounds, but hey, hey-o. Yeah, I don't like it, Lisa. I don't like any part of either of the aprons. Probably the only bit I like is the length of the string that goes around the back to tie. But I suppose I could sort of put it down and then widen or make longer the bits I don't like. That's quite a good idea. See, up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Or in my case, it's up there for dancing, down there for thinking. Marina says, I have some aprons, but forget to wear them. Mine are on the back of my kitchen door, so I usually do see them. I'm trying not to move my hands because I can see it now starting to move in and out all the time. Put my hands up there. My stomach's rumbling now. We had Chinese for our tea tonight because we all come back from this fair and Grant has been up early and we've been up busy all day. I love Chinese and I can't eat a lot of Chinese and I really, really enjoy it, but I find like 3 or 4 hours later I feel hungry. Not that I have anything to eat, but my stomach tends to rumble a bit, and kids say the same as well. I think it's that sodium stuff they put in for taste. I can't remember what Grant said it's called. You had roast beef. Oh, I love roast beef. I haven't had roast beef for months and months and months. Well, I can't remember the last time we had roast beef. It's a long, long time ago. Long time ago. You had a roast dinner yesterday and a picky tea. Oh, Lise, you know I love tea. Can't beat a picky tea. The girls have already started talking about what picky tea are we having Christmas Eve. Because Christmas Eve, when we went to my mum and dad's, was always a picky tea. She'd lay the table with, everything you could think of, picky-wise. So they want me to do the same. I mean, I usually do picky tea Christmas Day night and Boxing night. Roast dinner for dinner and then just picky tea. But they want a proper big picky tea on Christmas Eve. You know, like chicken legs stuffed with, no, chicken thighs, that's what I'm trying to think. Chicken thighs and stuffed with stuffing, with sausage meats and everything stuffed in under the skin and or wrapped in it. Really nice. You alright?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, he slammed her foot down and it went straight. Yeah.
Oh no. Put some Tiger Balm on it now. Oh shoot, that went in the wrong place.
Sorry.
No, not you. I dropped it.
Oh, oops.
I dropped it. Just saying we need to make some aprons, don't we?
Yeah, why is the Chinese not in the fridge?
Because I put it there to cool down.
Alright.
And Joshua's has long had some as well. So before I go to bed, I'll put it in the fridge. So, what is a picky tea? Marilyn, oh my God, you don't know how to picky tea? It is where you have all different salad.
Pickies.
Pickies, yeah. We love pickies, don't we?
Mhm.
It has salad, chicken drumsticks, hams, cheeses,
Bread.
pickles, breads,
Spreads and stuff.
all different spreads, pâtés,
Well, pâtés
fruits.
and hams and things are usually lunch, but it's only
Yeah.
7 for tea.
Yeah, we just put it all on the table.
Yeah,
And
coleslaw.
loads of
Homemade
coleslaw,
coleslaw,
pickled
homemade.
onions, beetroot,
It's not very nice if it's not homemade.
yeah, hummus, you name it.
Like you'd have
Like a buffet,
like
isn't it?
these
Yeah.
things, wouldn't you?
You know, the kids like these sort of things, which are what chicken pops does. It's basically a cold buffet, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, yeah, cold
Salads,
buffet.
stuff like that.
Finger foods. No, you definitely wouldn't need fingers for some of it that goes on the table, but yeah, it's literally finger foods with extras, isn't it? Some of it you do need knives and forks, as you could be a bit in for a messy
It's
time.
just sort of for like when you want something, but you don't necessarily want loads, but you don't quite know what you want.
So you can have a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of
Yeah.
something else, and
So then you just have pickies, and then people can like. Then it doesn't matter if certain people don't want certain things.
yeah. How much do we like pickies?
Loads, especially
Loads.
where like serrano ham and bread and
Oh,
stuff for
so-
lunch.
Yeah, we've had that a few times lately, haven't we?
And homemade coleslaw.
Homemade coleslaw. I can't buy coleslaw anymore.
It's not nice anymore.
No. They used to eat it, but then
Like,
none of
once
them.
you have homemade, like, you can't go back to the store.
No, it is hard. I've made a rod of my own back then. Haven't we, Paps? We've got to make all home. I bought some homemade coleslaw in the week because I couldn't be bothered to make any because it was getting late. So I thought, I'll just buy some. They all turned their nose up at it. What's this? They said, we don't buy bought. We only have homemade. So it's my own fault for making it too nice. Can you hear him arguing? Can you hear them arguing? They're having a right scrap in the front room, both of them now. How about what's on telly by the sound of it? Millie's saying, why are you shouting? Jessie says, I'm not shouting. Why are you shouting? Oh, teenagers. Who'd have them? Can't find another one of those. You're getting hungry, folks. You're getting hungry. See, olives. Grant likes olives. Nah, don't like that. Nah. It's a cool name. I know, pickies. My mum used to say that. Do you want pickies for tea? And yep. You do need it's so simple for creamy coleslaw recipe, and it's so tasty. Sorry, I'm scratching my fingers. I can't help it. I need to put my cream on. I've been doing loads of washing up, and I don't. Yeah. That's what we have. Yeah, that ham. Salami beef, ham, cheese, brie, soft blue cheese. It was like, oh, nice. Yeah, can't beat it. I'm getting a tear and share bread ring with camembert in the middle form. I've done that a few times, and that's really, really nice. I think I'm going to do that. I've got a pizza stone. It's an actual stone pizza round pizza thing that you cook your pizza in. It was from Pampered Chef pizza stone, and that is, oh, if you please put a camembert in there and then put loads of bread rolls or whatever bread you want round the outside and bake it. I usually get make my own bread and then put it round the camembert and then put it in the oven, and oh my god, it's so nice on that pizza stone. See, I knew we'd get back to food. Hi Crystals, how are you? And I haven't done that camembert tear and share for a long time. So I think I'm going to have to do it, and I can blame it on you now as well. So if you hadn't brought it up, Lisa, then I wouldn't think. We could hear you two arguing. What were you arguing over?
Oh, because I told her, I said, oh, I love how you've taken my phone off charge, and she started screaming at me because her phone's on low percent, even though I didn't realise that my phone was on 80%.
Oh, we could hear you all arguing.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I was trying to get it to stop. I'm sorry.
That doesn't happen there.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're just saying about everybody likes the idea of pickies. Did you go into Rachel's by any times, Crystal? Yesterday? It's because it's such a lovely topic, isn't it? I know a lot of people don't like chatting on lives. What do you like? I'll ask you, look, what do you like about lives? What type of live do you like? Do you like just chatting about anything and everything? So crafty stuff like I do, a bit of life stuff, a bit of everyday what's going on in the world stuff, and like we were talking about different Christmases, and or do you think it should be, because it's a crafty channel, it should be just a live should be just about crafty stuff, full stop? Because I do worry sometimes. I think, am I boring? Do you think I'm boring, Mel?
No.
You say that because you're my daughter and you love me loads. And you want nice Christmas presents. You're tired?
Wait for Jessie to leave, but she's just watching to see which person the person who left thinks is going to win.
Oh, they're still talking, are they?
That is boring, so...
Right, what everybody thinks.
Who's had one of these?
One what? Josh, I think, I presume, or Dad. I like all subjects. Oh, Lisa, she likes the company. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. Talking about anything, Shalene says. Danielle, anything and everything like we do here. Lisa, anything. Marilyn, chatting about a variety of stuff like we're doing. Barbara said she likes it just like it is. Crystal said it's just funny this week. Everyone is talking about food. Better than snakes and spiders topics last week. Yeah, we don't want people cries. No. I view it as my support network. We all have so many things in common, from craft to health. Exactly, Lise. Ask your daughter if she'd make and sell me a burger cover minder. We've got to get somebody talking. We'll have to ask Jessie. I will do, Lisa. We've got to find some clay. We can't find the clay though, can we? We've got air dry clay somewhere, and Mummy's put it away safely, but Mummy can't remember where she's put it away safely, and I can't find it in my craft shed because my craft shed's a mess, isn't it? And we've stuffed everything in there that we don't want in the house for Christmas has gone in there, isn't it? So I'm going to buy some more tomorrow because Millie wants to make earrings or necklaces or something for her friends out of it. So I will ask her if she'll make it. What did you want? The burger cover minder. It was good. She doesn't think she's good, but it was good. I liked the burger and the hot dog and the people faces that she did. I've kept there in the front room because I really like them. Lise, we haven't done anything in there this week, have you, of your shed?
No.
So we've still got to finish lining it. All the insulation in, but we've got to finish lining the ceiling and the one wall, innit? And then we've got to paint it. and then we'll have to make some curtains and get the furniture. I don't think it's going to be, it might be done just before Christmas if we're lucky, but we're not rushing it. As long as the conversation flows, I'm all good. Could be about anything. Food and alcohol is always good though, isn't it? Isn't it, Rachel? Food and alcohol. Yeah, the burger. I will ask her. You love the fact that everyone has such a variety of subjects. I know. I listen to like, you know, on Whips chats, and I listen, and people can they talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's so interesting. And then I go to talk, and 40 minutes, and I'm out of things to talk about, and that's all my week, everything I've been doing inside and outside, and because I'm just not a talker. Do you know what I mean? I find it hard to think of things to talk about. If I didn't have you lot, as you know, suggesting things and whatever, I'd probably all be sat here in silence watching me. It would be one of them. Was it ASMRs or whatever they call SMRs or whatever it's called? Lives, wouldn't it? Just hearing me put the drills down. And the odd door or people coming in the room. You feel the same way, because it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Lise. Religion and politics is a no-go. I think leave it all. Everybody's got their own views, and they can have their own views and keep their own views, in my view. You're right.
You told everyone about my lovely nosebleed.
Oh, no, poor old Millie had... We were just about to go out this morning, weren't we? And Millie had a massive nosebleed. She's like her dad, unfortunately, has spontaneous nosebleeds. And it isn't like just a bit of a dribble. It's like somebody's turned the tap on
It
full
literally
blast.
is like someone's turned a tap on. It's not even drips.
All you did was jumping down the stairs.
I literally hopped down the last few steps.
And then her nose just
and then
poured.
all of a sudden...
You've had a couple of slight nosebleeds this week, haven't you?
Yeah, like you just
Hello?
wipe your nose and there's a bit of blood in your hand last night.
Hello?
Yeah. But then-
Lily's come and sat on the chair opposite. You
And
okay?
then- but this morning it was like...
Yeah,
really
it was like a tap dripping. Well, streaming. Then we got it down to a drip, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then I just sat in the grass.
About 20 minutes, though, wasn't it, before it got under control?
Yeah, silly me, didn't know what to do. It started when I was in the kitchen and I ran all the way upstairs to
Yeah, so we had a little blood trail everywhere, didn't we?
Whoops.
She said, I can't undo the toilet roll.
You put your hand there and it was so bad it literally drips down your arm, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you're all right after. But
Yeah,
we said it's a good job that we wear face coverings when we're out and about, because then the cold doesn't get to the nose end, did it?
No.
So you felt a lot better, didn't you, when you got your nose?
Pro tip, don't tilt your head any further back than level when you're having a nosebleed, because it will go down your throat and it will make you feel sick.
Yeah, or clots. You
It's
feel the
the
clots
most
there.
horrid feeling ever.
We have got a prescription for some nasal cortisone stuff, haven't we, somewhere? That I'm supposed to get if you keep getting them. But I don't fancy doing that to you.
No, I don't fancy. I'd rather just have nosebleed.
Yeah.
Thanks. What are you barking?
They say in it 20 minutes is about the max, and then
Although that one time I had it like an hour.
yeah, it was on and off. As long as you kept the tissue there, you were fine. But as soon as you moved the tissue,
Yeah, as soon as you move the tissue, it was like, and then I had it.
Pop-ups.
And then I had it again later on in the day.
That was in school, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then my teacher was very concerned because it was like half an hour, and it was still happening.
But Grant's not worried because she's been to the doctors and she said nothing to worry about. And your dad had it as well.
I think it's because I'm not having really big ones too frequently.
Yeah, I think if it's all the time, then we'd have to have it.
Maybe if
done,
it was
but-
every like month, then I'd be a bit concerned.
Yeah, you'd have to have your nose done, but as it is, it's not too bad. And like, it was inconvenient, wasn't it, this morning, because we were just about to go out.
I was literally looking for a coat to put on, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, you went down the
drip,
stairs
drip,
and
drip,
it's
and I
like,
was
yeah.
like, oh my god.
She was going, oh, I'm sorry. I said, it's fine. I said, we can't go anywhere with you
I
dripping
literally
everywhere.
screamed like.
So we took a big, massive box of tissues with us just in case, didn't we, in the car? But you were all
I was
right
literally, when it started happening, I was literally screaming bloody murder. Mum probably thought I would like hurt myself or something.
Well, I did
Because I was
wonder.
literally like, Mum, Then come racing upstairs with my hand covered in
Yeah.
blood. She's like, "What are you doing? The carpet."
I know. That shows like loving mum and it worrying about the carpet, not on the daughter's nose.
Yeah.
And it
And
perhaps.
then you feel sick if it goes down your throat. So that's like
I
not
think that's
fun.
probably a bit more graphic information than people need.
Love you.
Too
all.
much, too much information.
Oops.
So we've got to keep an eye now to make sure it doesn't happen tomorrow as well. Because you're losing too much blood then. It's bloody freezing here, Crystal. Bloody freezing.
Oh, it's so cold.
No, you put your head forward, wet cloth or cold press, all supposed to help, but never put your... Yeah, she had her head well forward and cold.
Yeah, but I just
but
moved it up slightly in the
But when-
car because we went round a corner.
But this is when it stopped, wasn't it?
It like stopped for a second and then it was like, no.
And of course she's sat in the back of the car and it was like, whoops, okay. Because I had to book car in for cracked skin and it was, what was the creamy coleslaw recipe? Didn't give it, Pippa, I'm keeping it as a secret.
It's nice.
Really, you put your head forward, yeah, you do. So it all drains and then it'll start to clot.
Which is fun.
Yeah, if you go back, you can choke. Look at the ground, pinch high up the nose, yeah. And you vomit, you do vomit if you swallow too much. But the last time you had it, wasn't it? It had stopped, didn't we? And we thought it was fine. And she sat quiet for about 10 or 15 minutes, weren't you? No blood, no bleeding, nothing. And you went to move and a clot moved from the back of her throat,
like
straight
I
down your
breathed
throat.
in a bit too harsh. And then
You felt the clot,
This is
wasn't it?
maybe TMI, but a massive blood clot. And
That was gross. But
that was probably the most disgusting part ever.
Yeah, no, I think that put you off then. You're not don't want to do it again. Right, change the subject now because that's gross.
On to how cute those penguins are.
Yeah, my cute penguin. Oh, you haven't got a hamster, Pip, have you? Pip, have you got a hamster going? Oh, I hope not. Well, with that story, we've lost probably 10 people.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, I think everybody's just going now. It's getting late.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, darling. Yeah, my recipe, you share yours, Pip, and I'll share mine. My recipe for coleslaw is literally red cabbage is the best if you can get it, but white cabbage if you can't get red cabbage. Cut up very, very finely, no more than half an inch in diameter and about a mil to 2 mil wide. Then you shred, grate a carrot. So I grate the carrot first and then I put the cabbage in after to match with how much carrot I got. Always 1 red onion. Then I put a load of mayonnaise. Don't use salad cream because it makes it a bit too sharp, but use a cheap mayonnaise. Don't use an expensive one. Use a cheap mayonnaise. Tesco's mayonnaise is the best we've found, isn't it? We've had Hellmann's and Heinz and all that and it hasn't worked the same, has it? But the Tesco one, I don't know what's in it, but that works really well. And you can also, which my mum used to do, if you're going to eat it on the same day, if you get a tiny bit of sugar and melt it, like a half a teaspoon of sugar, melt it in 2 teaspoons of hot water, boiling hot water, sprinkle that on your cabbage, carrots and onions before you put your mayonnaise. Give it a good mix so everything gets a tiny coating of that mixture. Then put your mayonnaise in. And oh my God, yeah, you'll eat the whole bowl full. Yes, I tend not to try and put the cabbage in now. I used to use salad cream. If I use Heinz, I was just going to say, Pippa, if you use Heinz or a good base mayo, put some salad cream in it. If you use a cheaper one, you don't need the salad cream. Yeah, and salt and pepper to taste. But I leave the salt and pepper out because some like salt, some like pepper, some don't like pepper, some don't like salt. So yeah, a lot of people put apple in it, sultanas in it. You can add what you want then to once you made it. You know, you can put Well, you can literally put whatever you want. I love how we go from coleslaw to blood clots and back to coleslaw. This is us, isn't it? Half and half mayo and salad cream. Yeah, I agree. I got to agree with you there, Pippa, because I do like it if it's Heinz. But I only like Heinz salad cream anyway. But yeah, if I do it for the kids and us, just Tesco's mayo, and it's just as nice. Really yummy. But you do want to eat it all, which probably isn't the best thing for you, figure. But hey ho, mayo in Australia is often with sugar. I had to shock. Oh, see, yeah. You do have to be careful. My computer's been extra day. I was going to say, how about another cooking video? Well, if I do my, what's it called, stuffing, if I do decide to make my own stuffing, I'll video it. I think I've got to make some mince pies tomorrow, but I'm doing the cheats version tomorrow. I've got the pastry and I've got the mince meat in a jar. So it'd be literally roll it out really thin, fill them, and that's it. I could film when I make my 75-year-old fruit cake. That's nice recipe. It's a real old recipe. And if you put, it's supposed to be a Christmas cake recipe. But we just eat it as an everyday when I do make it. Oh, salad cream's lit. I love my salad cream. I don't know. Rachel probably be the best to ask that. How like salad cream is ranch, or ranch like salad cream like ranch? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think it was. I don't think so. But I'm not sure. It's ages since I had some ranch, but I know ranch is gorgeous. And I don't think it was anything like salad cream, but I can't swear to it. I think it's in a league of its own, ranch, if I remember rightly. Has Rachel come on? Oh, there you go. Oh, God, no. Ugh, no comparison. No, but ugh. Yeah, garlicky. It's got more of a... What's that number? Is that one? Number 9. Yeah, ranch has got more flavour into it, I think, than salad cream. Yeah, it's hard to sort of say what a salad cream tastes like. But I do like it, a little bit of it. It is tangy. Jessie mixes it with tomato sauce sometimes when she has it, and I'm like, ugh. But she mixes foods anyway. She said, don't knock it till you try it. I said, no, I don't fancy trying it. See, no Franco.
Talking about mixing food, chips and McFlurry.
Oh, don't. You're disgusting. Disgusting child, go away.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, no thank you. No, salad dressing isn't the same as salad cream. Salad cream is quite thick. It's quite thick in texture. Lisa, you are boring. Fancy not liking fruit cake. I don't like Christmas cake because it's got marzipan on it and icing, and I'm not.
I also don't like fruit cake.
No, you don't like fruit cake, do you, Mel? You don't either, do you, Jess?
What's
Fruit cake.
I don't really like cake.
No. I do.
But
I like it.
breath, what's that?
That's like a fruit type cake, but you put butter on it.
What's the difference?
It's a different texture to it and a different, slightly different taste. It's Barabreath is made with tea. You soak the fruit in tea. You should do. If you make a proper Barabreath, yeah. You soak the fruit overnight in tea, and then make it. It gives it a lovely flavour. And then when you slice it, you put butter on it.
Oh, ew. Is that, you've had that at like coffee shops sometimes?
Yeah, I have. Dad, Grandpa had it yesterday. I think I've made it once or twice. I haven't made it in a long, long time.
You used to make it.
Yeah, I've made it a few times, but it's just a pain soaking the fruit overnight because I forget to soak the fruit.
Oh. Love you.
And it's not the same unless you soak it. Love you too. Proper fruit, Christmas fruit cake can last 10 years,
Ugh.
believe it or not, but it has to be soaked in alcohol. Yeah, rum, brandy, whiskey even, but it has to be soaked in some kind of alcohol and it will last. I mean, I haven't, because that's what they used to do. You used to get married and then the top tier of your cake would go for your christening, wasn't it?
Ew.
What? We had
Why would you want to eat a cake, a 10-year-old cake?
it take well I have tasted one once at a christening and it was lovely, I have to admit. But when my wedding cake, we had it for Joshua's christening and it was 2 years old, just over 2 years old.
Ew.
Two and a, nearly 2.5 years old, and it was lovely. We kept it in a dark cupboard. Ew, ew.
In a fridge.
No, just in the back of a cupboard, sealed in a sealed box, completely airtight box.
Just for 2 years left it there.
2.5 years, yeah, left it, didn't touch it.
And it was like not mouldy or nothing.
Nope, it was like the day it was made. It was beautiful.
I find that very
yeah.
hard to believe.
You can ask anybody that came. Honestly, it was really nice. It was.
Why?
You could taste the brandy still in it. Hiya, Rachel. How are you? Jessie doesn't believe me. Yeah, it is nicer as it matures, isn't it, Lise? Mega boozy is the best, Rachel. Yeah, it just preserves it and it's beautiful. These kids look at you as if you're stupid, do you know what I mean? But I think it's because probably our mums, well, especially my mum, because like I'm 53, my mum's 83, they didn't have a fridge back when she was young and when her mum, so everything had to be preserved. So of course cakes and things were very often cooked with a bit of brandy or a bit of rum that you'd have left over, just so it would last longer. And they'd make a big batch of it and then cut it up, and that would be kept in the pantry. But it is nice. But I don't tend to make a boozy one anymore. But I said to Grant, I was going to this year, but it's too late now because it won't have the same effect. And fruitcake never lasts long. Yeah, they are used to shop bought where everything goes off really, really quickly. See, I used to have salad cream and hundreds and thousands. You know the hundreds and thousands you put on a cake? The sprinkles, you probably call them in America. Like little candy sticks, like pinks and purples and greens. They'd be all different colours, little tiny baubles and things. I used to put them in salad cream and them in a sandwich when I was a kid, because that's all you'd have to have in your sandwiches. It was alright, to be fair. Ooh, BLT. God, I haven't had a BLT for donkey's years. I don't know. Can you still buy them? You used to be able to buy them ready done. I had no idea. And I haven't made one. Right, I'll finish these 9s, and I suppose I should think about letting you lot go because I've gone over time. I do apologise. I didn't realise what the time was. Nobody said, Caroline, it's gone time. What are you doing? I get called Caroline when I'm being naughty or I've been up to mischief. That's when I get called Caroline. So if I hear my full name, it's like, oh well, what have I done? It is right, Crystal. Yeah, once you figure out what somebody's talking about and it's a different name for you to what it is for us, you're like, oh yeah, that's so and so. If it's food, I pretty much like it. There's not many things I don't like. I don't like things that are slimy. Slimy looking or smelling. And I don't like a lot of fish as well. But most other things I like. I'd give it a go anyway. Hear my tap going drip, 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 drip. Still waiting for it to be fixed. It might get done sometime next year because they ain't going to be done this year. Because it's only coming out for essential maintenance. So I keep saying to Grant, will you do it? Yeah, I'll get round to it sometime. Can you see any more 9s? Nope, that's it. We had a wedding cake for my anniversary first match of Black Forest Gat. Oh, that was frozen in chunks. I bet that was nice. Time has flown, hasn't it, Liz? Can't believe how quick it's gone tonight. I was a bit nervous coming on because I said to Grant, I said, I've got nothing to talk about. I said, I don't know where my list of things that I usually go to, you know, what ifs and all that. I said, I don't know what I've done with that. I said, I put that away somewhere. He said, oh, just go on and prattle on about nothing in particular. we were busy with the great salad cream debate. That shall be carried forth. You're going to order salad cream just to try it. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, some peppers, salt and pepper, bit of salad cream, and away to go. You refroze the top tier of your wedding cake and ate a bit of it first. Oh, that's the romantic. We didn't. No, Pippa, that's right. Okay, my darlings. I'm going to say, so I'm hoping that I can finish the rest of that this week. So I'm going to leave that out so I can try and finish it. I might even have to have a go with the multiplayer stuff for them. You all better look after yourselves because I don't know what I'm going to do without you. If you don't look after yourselves, I'll have to come and sort you out and say, you know. Oh, penguin bars. Yes, penguin bars are my favourites. So you're going to all look after yourselves, all behave, keep yourselves nice and safe so that we can have Sunday chats or whatever if we're in another live chat. Because I do enjoy them. And it sets me up for the week then. Yeah, definitely, Lisa. 1st of December, start of the winter DAC challenge. So everybody take care, look after yourselves and stay safe. And I'm going to see if I can switch this thing off. I can't find the switch off button. There. I'm going to have to move you guys. Sorry for the wobble. My phone won't let me. Keep saying rotate. Right, last look at my little penguins. Love you all. Sweet dreams. I don't think it's going to let me switch off. It keeps saying switch off and I say, okay. Do you want to stop streaming? And I say, okay. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?